Hey, hi, hello, what's up, duelists, gamers, friends, one and all? So Toad, Ski, Arcane, Ape, and Oni, as well as everyone else who is hanging out or watching the VOD back later if you're doing that thing on like the YouTube channel or whatever, but the second channel anyway. Anyway, yeah, it's Fusion and Link Day. That is the festival that we got going on. I have not started it yet. As you can see here, it's just opening up right now. So, gotta figure out what exactly I want to play. Well, I kind of want to see what all is legal here. So let's go ahead and make a new deck. Where's my Xyz Link Festival? Ban list is something. Okay, let me, Oh, but if I just look by Forbidden, it's gonna show me, like... There, hang on. Will this show me, like, every single... Yeah, Xyz and Synchro Monster like ever. Okay, it does show some other ones too. Guardog and Whirlwind Weasel are banned. That's really funny. Why Whirlwind Weasel? Oh, it's just a floodgate, I guess? Okay. Some burn cards are banned. Hayabusa Knights banned. What is up with this ban list? Wait. Huh? Link Belt Wall Dragon? Okay. Both of the P's are banned. Oh, so like... Oh yeah, let's go to the bookmark. Okay, Maxi is banned. Shifters banned, Bishiels are banned, Kashiras are banned, Super Poly targets are banned. Well, these Super Poly targets are banned. Yeah, those are Synchronic Seizes. Yeah, there's IP, she's banned, SP is banned, Appaloosa's banned, Prosperity's banned, Super Poly's at 1. That's interesting. They don't usually, like, limit cards for festivals. It's usually just, like, you know, banned or not changed at all. So that's kind of interesting. They limited Super Poly. Actually, I think, was it Wanted and Diabell limited in a recent festival? I mean, I guess in the Limit 1 festival they limited everything, but... Okay, what else do we have here? Yeah, lots of burn and just Floodgate stuff. Yeah, FTK stuff, that makes sense. Kaiser Coliseum. Both of the Terminal Worlds, sure. Needle Ball? That's a burn card, okay. Sure, why not? Messenger of Peace. Time Lord stuff. Oh, Horus, no! No! Dang, that's fine, whatever. Xyz Link would be perfect for my Phantom Knight deck. That would actually be Phantom Knight would... I think Phantom Knight, Trap Tricks... You can do dinosaurs with Xyz and Links, right? I don't think you... they do play fusions... I know they have fusions, but I know that package is optional. They don't sync as part of their combo line, I'm pretty sure, either. Branded Fusion is banned. Oh, we're evenly in call by banned? I didn't notice that. Ah, you're right, they are banned. Look at that. Good call, good call. Branded Fusion being banned is kind of interesting. Okay. Ah, yeah, the Horus card's being banned. A little sad, but I suppose it makes sense. Circular's banned. Flu's banned. Okay, I guess that makes sense. They hate Flu for events. These are all Synchros. These are Xyz's. D-Fissure's banned. Silver Calcos? Really? I guess. I don't know. No, I don't guess. Actually, I have no idea. That's wild. Okay. Yeah, Kashiras, we knew that. I know. That's kind of funny. Rescue. Oh, did they ban like all the Rescue Ace stuff? Wow, they did. Look at that. Holy shit. Well, I guess not all of it, because that's not all the Rescue Ace cards. Let's do it this way. Okay, so they just banned like every good one. They banned everyone that wasn't like level 4 or lower. We play Sprite. We could play Sprite maybe. Except no Gigantic is... I mean, you know, you can get away with Sprite without Elf, but I think no Gigantic is a little bit more of a difficult ask. I was kind of thinking about Salamangreat. Oh, if I help if I spell it correctly. We don't have Mirage Shalio, but that's kind of it. Hang on. Plus, I want to play this deck again. It's a lot of fun. Is Wind illegal? Nope. It does not look like it is. Wow. Shadal. Yeah, that's the only Shadal card that's not legal. Oh, what about Tier Limit? Oh, they banned Kikolos. Wow. Damn. Okay. Yeah, I think Salad Time. I agree. Mementos are still legal. That makes sense. They're a fusion archetype. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. I thought about this one too. What about Infernoble? Oh, but you can't play Angelica or any of the synchros. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I just completely forgot that's also a synchro deck. Yeah, so we'll just go with Salamangreat. Shoot, it's too bad. Well, okay, well, there was one other thing I wanted to look at. Okay, adventure stuff. No, Griffin Rider's banned. Okay, never mind. Alright, yeah, we'll do Salamangreat. Could warrior pile it up. You could probably do some kind of warrior pile. I might be inclined. I might try Memento, I guess. I need more practice with that deck. I have quite a few friends who are very Memento pilled right now, and I need to get on their level because I like the deck. I mean, I did the deck profile. I just need to learn it more. Honestly, I just need to know it better. You know what I should just do? Hang on. Discard changes. I'm just gonna copy my ladder list, and then we'll just take out stuff, right? I feel like that makes the most amount of sense. Edit for Fusion and Link. Okay, so C's come out. Call buys are out. Cross out is out. Oh, we can't do Horseprint stuff either. Oh, that's fine. I'll take Wicked out. Okay, so that's what we're left with. That is not bad. We'll probably... Well, actually, we still have... Oh, see, that's the thing, though. We're not going to be able to do all the same combo lines, but, like, that's not that big of an issue, I don't think. Let's put in, like, Update Jammer access code to help fill out this extra deck a little bit. There could be better stuff to play. Huh? Oh, is it banned? Did they ban, Update Jammer? They did ban Update Jammer. Look at that. Okay. We'll put an access code then. All the event an hour from the heroes with heroes. Oh yeah. Yeah, heroes are a very, very good pick for this event. Heroes completely untouched. Violet Chimera? We could try Violet Chimera. Here. Salamangreat. What does that one do again? This card is fusion summon. You can make this card gain attack equal to the half combined of the materials once per battle. Oh yeah, this thing just gains like 1,000,000 attack points. And then can also make their attack point 0. How do you fusion summon? I mean, I imagine it's one of the salad cards. I just don't know which one of these does it. Hey, thank you for the follow, Shadow. Almirage. It's funny how you actually don't usually play Almirage in this deck. Fusion of Fire. Oh yeah. Okay, I've heard of that card before. Okay, we should definitely put in a charge because even in my ladder build, I wanna put this in. Yeah, here we go. Oh wait, no, that's Fury of Fire. I imagine. Yeah, here's Fusion of Fire. Oh, it's literally just Poly that's also treated as a Salamangreat card and is a once per turn. Okay. Maybe. If I can't think of anything else to put in, I might try it. I don't know. It's like, I guess it's not like... Oh, it's S-Poly? Monsters from your hand and or either side. Oh. Okay, what are the fusion materials? Oh. Okay, that's actually not a bad idea. That's actually not a bad idea at all. Skipping this event. What's up, Tasha? Skipping an event? Don't you want the gems? I wonder how many Fusion of Fire we should play. I've actually seen builds on Violet Chimera. Where did I see that? Hang on, let me look up Violet Chimera. Oh, perfect. There's even builds from the event. Let's check out a couple of these here. I just want to see how many okay, I imagine just one, right? Yeah. That build played one. Just want to see how many Fusion of Fire you play. S-Poly for Dragos Stapelia. That's not a horrible idea. We could play Zealantis. What am I on that they're not? They're actually not on access code, which kind of makes sense if we don't have Update Jammer, right? Kind of surprised how weak a lot of the decks felt this event. I think it's just non-branded in general. I'm just gonna wail for my striker cards. Fair enough, fair enough. Let's see. Let's see, a Fusion of Fire. I only have 100 rare craft materials, and I'm only using it for this event. I'm not gonna make a glossy. What's up? Konami, Object. Thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. I hope you are doing well. We can play Ask Polly. I think that's really good in this event. Is this other build also playing it? Yeah, are they also playing it? They are. I guess you only need one of these, right? Because that's just to give their monster 0 attack. That's fine. So we can play Dragos Sepelia. That'd be up here. Because that's legal. And a pretty good target. Hey, where's your rare points? My rare points have gone to a horrible habit that I do that none of you should do. Otherwise you'll be like me and have fewer rare craft points than you are craft points, but that's making like every rare card and normal card in every deck I play ever glossy. I do it, I also do it. If you haven't started yet, don't do it. It's a horrible habit. It's awful. It's the thing that is not worth it is that you have to, at least I have to, because I do it so much, I have to waste time going into my collection and like dismantling rare cards I don't think I'll ever use, or like just try to dismantle down enough that I'm keeping a playset between regular and glossy. It's just such a waste of time. Like, that's honestly the reason I advocate not doing it. It's a phenomenal. But glossy though, they are pretty. They are shiny. Only do it for decks I love. That's fair. That's the middle ground. That's honestly the way to do it. Okay, what else are we playing in these decks? Yeah, that makes sense. If Maxi isn't around, we can like max out on these. Or maybe we only play, like, I could play another extender as well. Like, we could play EMP if we really wanted to. Oh, we should probably finish our extra deck too. Oh, Zealantis. I wanted to put Zealantis in. I kind of want to do this in my ladder build too. Play Zealantis to potentially help open up some OTK lines. We could play Wicked anyway. We could also play, like, Splash Mage, maybe? If I think that's any good. Do I think that's any good? Heat Soul. Play Phantasme. That's not a horrible idea, actually. But I kind of think stuff like Nib Veiler, Impermanent Super Poly are better. Like, if I had room, I might think about putting in a Phantasme, but only after I maxed out. Like, I'd almost assuredly play the third Nib first, but it's not a bad idea at all. Play Impen. I was actually just telling someone earlier today, like, God, I hate playing under Impen, but goddamn, that card does not need to be at 1. I guess we'll just put in Wicked as our last card. Okay, so this is our event list. Let's just hop right in. I don't know off the top of my head how the combo line is going to differ, but we'll figure it out, I'm sure. No, I always do this. I don't want to play... Actually, what are the loners? Predaplant, okay. It's not a horrible Predaplant deck, from what little I know about it. Memento. That's a... that sure is a Memento list. Oh, this extra deck is terrible, though. An Unchained. Okay. With Stygian the Street Patrol. And Supply Squad. Wow, look at that. Extra deck is actually better than the second one? Interesting. Alright, copy. Salamandrate. I ran Unchained, it was okay. Did you run, like you built it, or did you run the loner? Unchained, see, I've seen people say that Unchained is pretty good in this event. One of Darkhold. Yeah, loner decks are interesting. We're gonna have those tactical tri-decks in Master Duel soon. I want to make videos, at least one video of each, where I actually play those on ladder and see how well I can do. Sounds like fun. This hand's not bad. We have a couple of good going second cards here. You've had it built? Okay. Hey, speaking of Unchained. Yeah, we can Ash this. Because even if they have Sharvara in hand and they pop here, it's not like Valor or Imperm. Like, the negate will still follow. Two extra having the Eldritch Loner. Yeah, I think that's interesting. They're doing it like, So Magic the Gathering had these things called event decks, right? And, they had an event deck in their Tier 0 format that had a card called Holy Shit. Holy Oni! Oh my god! Well, looks like we're doing viewer duels because, oh my gosh, Oni, that's so kind, has not just met, but doubled our viewer duel, our viewer duel goal. What the heck? Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Level 5 hype train? Oh my god. Oni, you're far too kind. Far too kind. Far too kind. Ah. So generous. Oh my god. I was not I'm a little like, whew, wasn't expecting that. Thank you very, very much. I suppose I am a sub now. Yeah, like, lots of you are now. Holy cow. Classic Oni W. Oh my god, and Tasha with the bits. Thank you so much. I'm legit blush. Oh, I wish I had a blushing mode for my avatar. I have some other faces. Like, yeah, there's like concerned. I think this one's like determined / angry. This next one's gonna come up here. No? Hang on. Okay, no, this one's happy. Yeah! I mean, this is definitely how I feel right now. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Oni went F this event. Yeah, really, though. I should change more often. I have them set. Like, I've had them set for a minute. I just don't, I just don't ever think about it. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much again, Oni. That's incredible. Yeah, so, you know what? This person's taking forever. Let's just set up the viewer duel room. Like, you can just have this one. Alright, yeah, let me make the room. You know what? I actually have a deck in mind, and it's gonna be really quick to build, too. That I want to... That would be perfect for viewer duels. Okay, but first let's set up the room. I'm gonna build SCARECLAW, I think, because I realized yesterday that I have not played SCARECLAW. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about this. That I have not played SCARECLAW since Water Enchantress went to 2. And Adventure Engine is really, really good with that deck, so... I was thinking about the goal. It's all good. I mean, I could just do the event in my like IRL downtime. It's really not that big of a deal. But no, it's like, oh, thank you again, Oni. It's so very generous of you. So kind. All right, let me. I'm gonna make the commands and also let me edit the title. Be like, we're on viewer duels. Room. Number is this. Copy and paste. Alright. We set up the commands as well. Too kind. Thank you so much again. I don't know what else to say because I'm just so blown away. Massive Oni W. Common Oni W. Oni's always out here. With the W's, the dubs, whatever the kids call them. Alright. The room code is up. And of course, thank you again to Tasha as well for the bits there. Alright, now, while we're waiting for people to come into the room, let me put together this SCARECLAW deck. Like I said, this will be a pretty easy build, so this won't take long. Can't play despite almost having 2 decks ready to rock. That's all good. There will definitely be future viewer duels. Blah. I also do sometimes set up viewer duels, like even outside of the goals. Sometimes I'll just make it a part of the schedule, usually a couple of times a month. Okay, so I'm just gonna start with like 3 of each of these. Although I don't know, it's like sometimes I go down to 2 copies of like Malone and Acro, but I feel like having 3 of each is also not bad either. I'm sure I'll hear you say yeah when we make the video. For sure, for sure. All right, let's put in a couple of these. I'm not committing to these card counts here, but we'll start with this. Now, we do the adventure stuff. Oops. Okay, all right, we're good. That scared the shit out of me. Okay. All right. Adventure stuff. Adventure time, even. Okay, so the Water Enchantress is the Griffins. How long does it take you to put out a video? Wouldn't guess that long. Well, let's see. It kind of depends what all you include in the process. Ooh, we got an emote. Let's go. Thank you again, Oni. Thank you again, Tasha. That is awesome. Thank you so very much for the 20 gift subs and the 200 bits. That's incredible. I mean, so as far as like how long it takes, it depends like how much of the process. So like getting the games honestly is the longest part. It can take me anywhere from like probably a minimum of 45 minutes to upwards of like 4 hours to get like satisfying replays for a video. And it's funny because every now and then I'll get a comment that's like, you could have shown better replays, and I'm always like, I know, but you gotta understand, like, I'm putting a video out like every single day, and I do try to get the best games I can. And I don't know, it's like, oh here, let me pay my Master Duel tax before I start putting that stuff in. And usually that's just like me chilling. I mean, sometimes usually honestly I'll pull stream games for a video as well, but also if I'm just like chilling and playing in my downtime, like usually I'll just play with like YouTube or a podcast or a movie in the background, and then that's usually, like if I'm not streaming, that's how I get my games. So again, getting the actual replays takes anywhere from 45 minutes to 4 hours. Recording the video doesn't take much longer than the actual video length. Aren't you Master 1 right now? No, I'm actually definitely not Master 1 right now. Okay, hang on. What else am I putting in this deck? We'll put in Rhoda. We'll put in Veilers. And then, like, triple tax? I don't think I'm really missing anything else here. Oh, Fenrir. Yep, I am missing something else. Good call. We like Fenrir. We could take out... Could also maybe play a Foolish Burial for the Water Enchantresses to make that more consistent. Actually, how many Scareclaw caches does this deck usually play? Let me do a little research. But yeah, so the recording the video doesn't usually take too much longer than actually the video length it is itself. I don't usually end up cutting that much. Usually it's just time between, you know, time between the games. And actually what I do, and I've always done this ever since I started making YouTube videos to make it easier. Oh, Visus and Astroloud. Playing those is not a horrible idea. But, I don't know, you don't have to. One thing I do is, like, if I'm not, like, if I have a space that's not intended to be in the video, I usually just stay silent. That way, on the audio, once I sync the video in the audio, then the audio waveforms will be, like, much lower for all the space I need to cut out. And that makes life so much easier. Because if I was just sitting there yapping, like, literally the entire time, the audio waveform would all be, like, very consistent, and I have to, like, actually go through and hunt for the things I need to cut out. But again, the way that I do is I just stay silent if I don't intend to keep the footage, and then that makes it it's almost like highlighting. I guess it's kind of the opposite of highlighting of what I need to remove. So editing usually doesn't take that long, like anywhere from half an hour to an hour. Well, if it's a really involved video, that can take a few hours to edit, but I don't do as many of those as I would like to because they take a few hours to edit. Let's fill out the rest of this extra deck here. There's, like, God, there's so many different things you could play in it. We could do Almirage, because that would help make SP with the extra material, or the extra effect if we need it. We can play IP, play Apo. I don't know, what is this? What did my previous build extra deck look like? There's like so many things you could play. me just look up. So it does kind of vary how long a video actually takes to record. If I had to ballpark, oh, I did play Visus in the last build. Maybe I should try that again. I'd say, oh, because then you can play Baron. Yeah, that makes sense. I'd say probably, I'd pin it at like 3.5 to 4 hours. 3 to 3.5. I'll say that. No adventure spells? I always forget those. Good call, because I literally always forget to put those in when I do the adventure engine. Okay, well now it's significantly... You know what? This is fine. Because I also want to put in... Not Viasis. Yeah. Alright. We could, like, trim out the Veilers. We could also just... I mean, we're probably just going to end up playing over 40. Well, you know what? I think I'd rather trim out the triple tax before the Veilers. It's bookmarked. Or maybe we play 1 Veiler and 3 Imperm. I kind of like that. Okay, I think I like this. Cut Maxi. We could do a Zeus line. Yeah, I think I did that in my last one. Oh, Dark we definitely play. Lol, Donner Dagger for hire. Not anymore. Not anymore. That is a little sad, though, I will say. That, I like, this is a very, very nice world to have, because it's very generic, except, oops, you kind of don't really ever need to play Donner Dagger for hire in a non-for-hire deck ever again, so probably not going to get much use out of that, but you know what? That's alright. That's alright. Oh yeah, I said a Zeus line. We could do like Fortune 2. Oh, this version played... Oh no, I didn't play Speed Wards. Never mind. Okay. We could play Speed Wards if you really wanted to go up to like 40... I'd say like even 48 might even be optimal at that point if you wanted to include Speed Wards, which I don't really want to. Armored Seas, Burning Abyss Link 2? That's actually not Cherubini. That's actually not a horrible idea. Oh, I said it like that. It's actually a pretty decent one. I don't know why I said it like that. It's even a good one. Did I put it in the dark? I did already put it in the dark. Okay. Yeah, because like I have an Asa in here. I don't know if I'm going to include that. Link Spider. Yeah, we could play... you know what? I haven't thought of that before, but let's see if it comes up. Because we do play level 3s, and we can send the Water Enchantress with it. And also then go into, like, a Little Knight. You know, you could probably just play Elf in this deck. Well, Sprite Elf, I mean, could you, though? Like, I guess if you go out of your way to make Cherubini, but you usually don't make Link 2s. Also, we're already at 15 cards, so I'll probably just leave it here. Almirage, I could play Underworld Goddess, You know what, I think I should play Access Code. Yeah, I should probably just be playing Access Code. Boom. Boom. Okay. Do I want anything else in here? Astrolabe Baron, Zeus Line, Light Hearts, Cherubini Dark. I guess I don't need IP. Because I'm kind of thinking about playing Underworld Goddess instead. But IP into SP is so good. Yeah, I'll probably just keep it. I'll just keep the extra deck as it is. Oh, and then let's name it. Adventure SCARECLAW. SCARECLAW is cheaper than Tier Limits. Yeah, SCARECLAW is not an expensive deck. And in fact, if you already own Monadium, then like... I'm going to keep those 3, actually. That's good. If you already own Monadium, then all you need to build SCARECLAW is two Tri-Heart, 2 of the Link 3. That's all you have to craft if you already own all the stuff from Monadium. So it's a really easy deck to pivot into. Well, I guess some Monadium builds play 2 Reichardt, so if you only have 2 of those, you need a third of that one. But I think as far as SCARECLAW URs, there's 2 of the Link 2s, 2 of the Link 3s, 2 of the Field Spell, and then 3 of the level 4. So yeah, that's 9 total. But again, everything besides the Everything besides the Link 3 you use in Monodium anyway, so. Wish they'd give us an option to set default accessories. That would be very nice. That would be very nice. Oh my goodness, we have so many people in here already. Alright. Let's see. I don't see Oni yet. We go ahead and switch over to SCARECLAW. I'll just hop in the first. You know, it's been a while since we played Alnic. Let's hop in with Alnic here, and then we'll start hopping between tables. Give us a hot take. Ooh. Sorry, depression. I didn't see that a few minutes ago. Which deck do you dislike making videos for the most? Branded. Branded is probably, that's kind of why I stopped covering Branded. Because I don't know the deck well at all. Like, Branded is kind of one of those decks I feel like you almost have to solo to be able to play it, like, really, really well. And I just don't know that deck. And, alright, let's start with this. And it's Branded and Tier Limit. It's always fusion. Okay, good. We had it out for the Maxi. Good. It's always fusion decks that the experts will get a little like snooty. Like, I definitely don't mind people coming in and being like, "Hey, you could have done this line better," right? I'm totally all about that. But the comments in Branded videos are always like, "This person's so bad at Branded," and I'm like, I literally started off the video by saying I don't play this deck often at all. So. That's my least favorite, to the point where I stopped making Branded videos. Even though I still have all the stuff for Branded, like I could be making more, I just don't anymore. It's not Lab. Lab is a second. Oh hell yeah, we're on some Melfi stuff here. Oh, we were playing this in the last few duels, or you were playing this rather. Well, we were too, because I had Melfi cards, but not quite as many as you do here. Lab is also tough for me to play. I feel like much like Branded, because both decks are all about like resource loops and non-linear combo lines. So both decks are very much like, again, you're rewarded for being a Branded main. You're a lot, like, more so than being like a Math Mech main, right? Oh, hell yeah. Making the Joyous Melfies with 3 mats. Okay, let's do detach. Stuff can attack directly. Through your opponent's turn, target a B6C's monster you control, return that special summon level 2 from graveyard up to the number. Got it, okay. Alright, well this hand is interesting. Let's start with this. Where are my favorite Melfi cards? The Goaties. Yeah, really though. Okay, let's add... I'm trying to remember, actually. Okay, so we already have those. I'm trying to figure out if I should get this or this. Probably just this, right? Well, I mean, here's the thing, because we already have the spell in hand. But this can also get a draw. So I start by... Yeah. You know what? I'm going to do it this way, because I can get... Yeah, I'll get the draw here. Saddest part about Melfi is that Rabbi isn't actually played. And I know, it's like, Rabbi's got to find his friends, but where's Rabbi? Nib and Plunder? I don't personally have Plunder experience, but I know there are a fair few people in chat who do, so... Branded main phase 3 of the deck. Alright, so Joyous Melfies and Puppy both activating, especially from the deck, and then summoning all these, right? Pony adds from graveyard to hand, Wally summons 2 from deck, Caddy searches. Yeah, okay, I remember. Oh, does this destroy a card? It does. The Calantosa, yep. Alright, that's gonna have to be fine. Yeah, it's actually a little, more than a little intimidating, playing into the Melfi board here. Summon the Malone. Back, now that we have a rival. Or now that we've used a rival, rather. Silly little hedgehog. Is this a hedgehog? Oh, it is a hedgehog, isn't it? It's like a bunny hedgehog. It's kind of got bunny ears. Although, hedgehogs don't have ears like that, right? I don't know if I've ever seen a hedgehog in real life. Like, I've seen pictures of them, but I don't know if I've ever personally encountered a hedgehog IRL. There's Penny, yep. Oh, this is scary, because we can potentially do, like, the, full synchro stuff here. They're made up. Hedgehogs are a ploy by the government. You used to have a pet hedgehog? Oh, that's so sweet. His name was Beans. That's a good name for a hedgehog. I like that. Hesitant to put it in considering I don't have an out to the fat token. That is definitely something that is important if you're going to play Nibs, to be able to have an out to the token. Can Plunder's not out a giant Nib token? Meow. Switch back over to Pearly. I had the Unchained A-Bomb mate for a while, but I was like, I miss Pearly. Alright, so synchro stuff is happening now. I wonder if Alnic's on, like, the Desert Locust line. That'd be kind of cool, if true. We're syncing for 6. That's exactly what this is. Oh no, it's Goaty. Oh yeah. I remember this deck. Okay. Well, Toad said it earlier too, but I think I've played against. There's either Alnic or Toad on a build like this. Okay, so this is what, banishing a fish from the deck. Okay. Used to share Melon with him. Oh, that's sweet. That's incredibly sweet. The fish! Conspiracy theories ranked. Hedgehogs aren't real, over Shuffler is rigged. Oh, yeah, so they're just synchroing. Okay. Every time I hear the teaching a fish to synchro summon meme, I think about that Mythbusters episode where they trained goldfish. Does anyone remember that one? Where they, like, the myth was that, of course, the goldfish only had, like, 10 seconds of memory, but they, like, trained them to swim through, like, a little clear plastic maze in a tank to get to food. That was a good episode. Got the big fish coming down. The banish all. Yep, that is, only 7. Oh, because of the, right. Because we only have 2 cards banished, and also because of the field spell. Gotcha. Okay, so. I think. Okay, hang on. I think I can continue to play here. Okay, that's the one in the graveyard, not the hand, right? Okay. Biblically accurate angel. Alright, Lightheart F. I've already used this, so I can't use the field spell again, but what I can do is Arrival. I can Visus F, pop you. No. Oh no, because then it won't summon. Yeah. Let's see, we can bring you back. Okay, so that's 20. That's 5,400 damage. Can I? Ooh. Ah, but it's gonna be a level 3. Dang, if I could target SCARECLAW Cash with this, I would just win here, but... Wait. Do we have any dark monsters in here? No. Okay. That's fine. So the question is, okay, I think we just battle here, because I think that's always the most amount of damage I'm going to get. I guess what I'm trying to figure out is if we make Tryhard or IP afterward. Arrivals, no. The once per turn effect of Arrival is the Destruction Protection effect. Bringing monsters back is not once per turn. Very, very important information to have. Tryhard or IP. Tryhard or IP. You know, I'm gonna go for Tryhard. It's more thematic. I also feel like it's kind of better. It's close, but I think this is slightly better. It is close, though. Like, SP's... IP into SP is really, really good. In case you didn't know, I don't know if any of you have happened to have encountered that combination of cards. It's a little obscure on ladder, but it's pretty good. Also, to be fair, how good is SP against stuff that wants to get banished anyway, right? Might get that icon frame. I like the brain control hands with the snake eye. I think it looks really, really good. It would be funny to have it with the Melfi. With the Melfi one too, though. Next ban list probably gets announced tonight. Don't expect much. Yeah, because we have the Duels Cup next season, right? Oh yeah, someone asked that if hypothetically, you know, by sheer guess, maybe the Fire King package would get released. Would I be excited for that? I'd be eager to try it. I'd be eager to try another variant of Snake Eye. Because I will admit, I am a little bored of playing pure Snake Eye. A little bit. I still think it's like a fun deck, but... I mean, ever since the Horus cards have come out, I've been exploring those so much. Well, I can actually use the field spell F right now. That's kind of funny. This targets, right? Okay, let's add first. Lee. I was gonna say we and let's. I don't think we need to get a Reich Heart here. I think we should... Okay, this summons one and then adds any Scareclaw monster. And it summons it from the graveyard. Okay. Let me get Astra here, I think. Princess ban? I want it, honestly. I would not mind a Princess ban. You know what, actually? I have an idea. It might even be a good one. I should have probably popped first. Okay, so they sink for 6. What if I... This is up to the number that it points to, right? Master Duel will hit you with a princess semi-limit. Didn't they, what did they semi-limit? Oh, SP, that's right, in the OCG, they semi-limited SP, which is really funny. Yeah. Do your opponent's main phase, yeah. I'm gonna threaten to go to battle here. Oh yeah, anyone can join the room. Feel free to hop in with, honestly, any deck you like. Yeah, no restrictions, no like maxi bans or anything like that. I honestly encourage rating competitive decks. Because it makes for good, because I like to use these for deck profiles, the replays. Of course, if you duel against me, you can let me know, like, hey, Please don't save my replay for a video. I will definitely 100% honor that too. I've had people ask me that before, and that's completely fine. Yeah, definitely. I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable in that regard for any reason or anything, you know. That said, I'm probably going to want to end up keeping this game, no matter if I win or lose it, honestly, just because it's been, Yeah, I should have threatened to move to battle phase first before I started summoning stuff. Because, like, my thought process was that I wanted Tryhard to be able to threaten to battle over more things, but... banishing the Astra here is a little... not great for me. No, Tryhard does not negate. That's Baguska. Tryhard is unaffected by activated effects of defense mode monsters. Baguska is the one that negates defense mode monsters. I always get them mixed up. I always get them mixed up too. Continue my main phase. I don't need to target those. I'll just target the macro. Tryhard is a fairer Baguska. Well, we're playing Helios! We actually have Helios in our extra deck! That's crazy! We actually summoned Helios, the Primordial Sun! That's great! Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, just moved to battle phase here. Okay, do these, like, come back at all if I destroy them by battle? Also, I'm very glad I popped, too, because they would have flipped up macro and this would have come back, so... yeah, let's definitely take that out. Helios, the Primordial Sun. So good. I think I'm just gonna leave my SCARECLAW cache on the field, right? Yeah. Deep Beyond must be on the field for... oh, okay, the field spell. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Isn't that the field spell? Is that what it's called? Oh, no, I see what you're saying. Was banished from the monster. Yeah, 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 I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. No, the field spell's called, like, the deepest, darkest depths or something like that. The Helios is... the Helios is actually a level 4 body to be synced with. To be fair, I didn't realize this card was level 4. I thought it was level 1. That's kind of... it's also a pyro. Bonfire target. It's a bonfire target. Because bonfire adds any pyro, right? It's not a fire pyro. Not that you would ever do that, but... one level 4 lower pyro, yeah. You can. Got the Royal Paces as well. Royal Goatee cards look so good. Look at that. Even the glossy ones, but especially the royal ones. Where'd it go? Look at that. That's a gorgeous card. The stars, like... ah, that's so good. Banshee target. Dang, I need more water already. I'll have to get that after this game. I wonder what a Royal of the Field spell looks like. I bet that looks good. Banshee and immediately think Warframe. I actually have an Infernal Flame Banshee I haven't done anything with. I have a King Dempsey I haven't done anything with either. I didn't need to play Infernobles. Oh, it's been so long since I've played that deck. I need to refresh myself on, like, how how to do anything in that deck. I haven't seen a Royal SP yet. I've seen quite a few on our Discord server. Playing Banshee and Spring Ins, hell yeah. Hmm. I mean, I guess it's pretty much just the same deal here where we threaten... What's in the extra deck? 13 still? Oh, yeah, we shuffled a lot back. That's right. I'll just threaten to go to battle here, yeah. Royal Alt Art Eldritch. God damn. That would make me play Eldritch. I would be an eternal Eldritch main if I had a Royal Alt Art. Is there any way to actually get rid of the fish? Yeah, I mean, in this particular... Ooh, Imperm. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's actually really not good. Let's see. Yeah, so basically, you would need to, like, you can threaten to battle. They're kind of like IPs. That's kind of the way I think of them, is that they're, like, synchro versions of IPs. So, just ways you would out IP, you know, going to battle phase to force their activations before you play stuff. Targeting to force them. Just trying to get them to proc and then dealing with whatever they summon, you know, that kind of thing. Banshee using a Gate Guardian deck to search Flag to get Colossus. That's cool. Here's another Goatee of the Deep Beyond, and alas, this time our Tri-Heart will end up being affected by it. It's too bad our field spells are gone already, because we do still have an extra Light Heart in here, but nothing to add. We'll definitely continue the main phase. I guess we'll just, God, it's too bad, yeah, if we played 3 of the field spell, we could actually win here. You know, that's not the first time I've had that happen with SCARECLAW, but I don't play this deck often enough to justify crafting it. Yeah, this has been a very, very interesting game for sure. Yeah, basically you would need a quick effect ready. Again, any way you would deal with IP is basically how you would handle the Goatee tuners. I always forget it's 500 per. I always think it's 1,000. That would kind of be insane though. If it was 1,000 per banished monster, this thing would get massive really quickly. So it definitely makes sense that it's 500. This is also a very pretty gloss. Oh, could you imagine this royal? I don't know if I've ever seen one, but it looks... I mean, the glossy already looks phenomenal. Do we make the quota? Yes, we did make the quota. We made it right off the bat thanks to Oni. We were like in our first event duel, and then Oni got us there. Yeah, you know what? I think I will actually use this. Could matter. Because we're not dead yet. It's a big fish. Hiya! Oh, that's not gonna do it. Alright, we'll take this honorable path to defeat. GG's, Alnick. That was a very, very good game. Could be your birthday in 6 minutes? Well, happy birthday in 6 minutes. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the game. I'm definitely going to save that replay. I'm also going to go and grab some water. And I shall be back in like 30 to 45 seconds. Excuse me. I have returned. Let's see. Who all do we have in here? I see lots of people in here. Wow. Let's go against Lamster next. Lamster. I usually just like pop from table to table. I was looking for Oni again. It's cool. It's cool if you don't want to duel. I just like to play against those who helped us get. Actually, I should play against Tasha next because Tasha definitely contributed towards our hype train as well with the bits there. Yeah, lots of tables today, but that's definitely not an issue. Okay, we're going second for this one. Ooh, against Unchained. Lamster on Unchained, starting with Sharvara popping the escape. Hydration and posture check. Thank you. No rush for me, just enjoying spectating. Oh yeah. Yeah, lots of I mean, we're only 2 games in, already seeing cool decks. Unchained is another deck I want to practice more with for sure. I mean, it's always that case, right? So many decks, so little time. Unchained, I feel like I have a much better grasp on than, what was the other one I was talking about earlier in the stream? Oh, Memento. Well, like I said, a lot of my friends are very Memento-pilled right now. I'm feeling the peer pressure to get in on the bone party, you know? Also, Infernoble Knights, yep. That's another one. That one I actually do need to... I might even do that in the next day or two. Because I want to get a deck profile out for that, because the Phoenix Gearblade came out in the latest set, which is actually a pretty decent boost for Infernoble Knights. Basically means you never have to even think about playing the Bamboo package ever again. I already wasn't on the Bamboo package last time I played it. Like, even without Phoenix Gearblade being out, I still think it was not optimal, because it adds a lot of bricks to the deck, but yeah, now you never have to think about Bamboo Swords ever again. It takes a Memento to master Memento. It really does, though. The thing about Memento is that the combo lines are, like... There's 4 different one-card combo lines, and they're all, like... They're all a little bit different. But the Goblin line is the one that's the most different, to be fair. That's also the worst one, but... Like, ideally you open Darkblade or the Tatsuno. Or no, Anguish, or... Ideally you open Darkblade or Anguish. And then you can also combo off with Tatsuno. Which is the horse. Ooh, we're doing the DDD stuff too? Okay. What if I want to do Runic Bamboo stuff? Can definitely do that. Alright. See what we got. Right on time. Right on time. It's all good. Alright, I'm gonna start with one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even... No, I'm gonna start with Water Enchantress. Ooh, got a replay submission from TTRBU. We'll check that out. After, yeah, we'll do it after this game. Again, viewer duels, I'm more inclined to weave replays in, as opposed to, like, grouping them all for the intermission. You like that one? Good. Alright, Rite of Armistier resolves. Not using the, High King Caesar. Alright, let's put that over here. Keep it out of the imperm column. Although, to be fair, we know... I think this one is the A-Bomb's Prison. I can actually look. No, it's the Escape. Okay, yeah, this one's Escape. Got it. Alright. Let's see, I think... Yeah, I'll lead with Acro. And then we'll activate Fateful. Never in my life. Got a replay as well. Replay chain, replay chain. Let's do it. Ooh, the Ash Blossom on the Fateful F. Good call. That was a very good call. To negate the effect to add the Draco back there. As I am... Oh, you know what? This actually isn't that bad. Because what I can do here... The nice thing about the SCARECLAWs is they're not summons that actually start a chain. But I am a little... I'm still thinking about the escape, right? I'm a little worried about it. I'm going to start by activating this. Okay. Escape's activating now. The gang. We do have the gang in hand, all three of them. Banish Yama for this effect, yep. Still gotta play through the Rage, too. Oh, you play... I remember why we played Link Spider. We don't even play Link Spider for Nib, we play it for the Adventure Token, because it can help us make Tri-Heart. That's why we played it. I don't think I need it here for that reason, but... During your opponent's main phase, huh? Okay, so... I don't even need to do that. Hang on. Oh, I think I did need to. We'll see what happens here. Well, no, because that's to affect monsters, right? No, we're doing it with the token. I see. I think I did screw up here. Oh, but we could also always do the... Yeah, okay, even if they had used Acro as a material, I should have summoned more SCARECLAW monsters before moving to battle phase there. Yeah, that was a misplay on my part. Because even if we used Acro to go into SP, they would still be able to wave Caesar the Arrival and stop me. What we set? That was, Escape, yeah, okay. That's pretty much gonna be it for me then. Okay, so if we had had the extra SCARECLAW monsters, what could we have done differently? Could have gone into Lightheart to add... Oh, yeah, you know what? We could have, like, special, Lightheart, Reichphobia, special, Pop Caesar. Yeah, I think we could have had an out to this if we just summoned the other SCARECLAW monsters. Is that an alt-art SP? GG's, Lamster, GG's. Alright, let's check out these replays. And then we'll come back in and duel some more folks. I saved that replay from Malnick, right? I'm pretty sure I did. Yes, I did. Beautiful. Alright. What do we got here? TT RBU. Let's see. 975 1188. Oh, that's... I like that. Let's see what we have here. Top replay. It's Jido. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We're on Danger Dark World. With Pearlies. Hold on, I didn't see the Purlily up here at first. That's actually really fun. I really like that because, you know, it's one thing to splash Dark Worlds and Pearlies, but here we're splashing Pearlies into Dark Worlds. That's actually really funny. And it's actually a really good idea to kind of like, it helps get our Dark World engine accelerating and also having a really good side engine as well that the opponent also has to contend with. That's good. That's good. I like this. Okay, so we're going with the Ceruli here. Ends up pitching the Jackalope to summon out the Chupacabra. Chupacabra and the What's this card called again? Genta, going for Dugaris. Dugaris, yep, does discard as part of the effect. Also, Dark Corridor is out. This was, I think, in the latest selection pack, but yeah, obviously a massive boost for the Dark World deck, being able to Rota for and then discard a Dark World monster. Trading in the Grapha, bringing back the Rainbow. Allure banishing the Brow. Got the Danger Nessies. Grapha coming back. Chupacabra F. Summon itself. Thunderbird. And we got the Rainbow as well. God, this is good. Ah, yes, the Lucent as well. Yeah, we're going all out with the Dark World stuff here. I see we even have the Salamander Catalyzer in the deck, too. Just like honorary Dark World monster right here. Yeah, honestly, crafting Bigfoots, like having to craft Bigfoots. Is this Giant Trainer? Are we making Giant Trainer? It is Giant Trainer. Let's go. Casual draw 3, deal 2400. Ah, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, no, I would have, when the Dark World stuff came out, I did pull for some of it, but I never tried this deck mostly because of, well, I didn't think of adding the Pearlies for sure. But I didn't try Danger Dark World because I didn't want to craft, what do they call Bigfoots. Here is the Sorry You're a Skull Dread. You always know when this card comes out that some shenanigans are afoot here. Got yet more draws here. The Dark World Archives coming down as well. Got another Genta here for the Gates. Gates of Dark World, pretty infamously a soft once per turn, and is extremely searchable, so that allows us to use multiple copies to cycle multiple Dark World monsters and continue to get even more draws. Like Dark World, been scorned by them in the TCG regulation event. Got idle locked. It happens, yeah, definitely. But, no, one thing about Dark World, for those who don't know, this is one of those decks you actually shouldn't maxi, because they will deck you out. You will get decked out by Dark World if you maxi them. I don't think it's like 6 AM where they can literally do infinite summons, but they can very easily do over 40. It's not difficult at all for this deck to do that. Charge into the Dark World. Wait, what is this card? Turn level 4 lower Fiend in your graveyard, special summon, then discard 1 Fiend monster. Is that new too? I don't know if I know that card existed. That's interesting. Okay. They automatically lose control. I can see that, yeah, definitely. Alright, we're establishing the Pearly engine as well. We're turning the Ceruleans we're putting on their field to attack mode. That's funny. I wonder if we're... You know, it's kind of interesting that, in a way, these are kind of zone blocking, but they could also potentially end up being link materials. But it's a little dependent, right? Well, I don't know, actually. Like, between IP and SP being so popular right now, maybe we have a plan for these that I'm not aware of yet. Are we making another Sorry You're a Skull Dread? Is this the second one? Oh, no. This is Appaloosa. Okay. Oh, no. Sorry You're a Skull Dread's at 1. That's right. In MD, anyway. I don't know what it's at in TCG. I got another trade-in. Hell yeah. More draws. How many cards are in our deck? 16. Oh, another Avarice. We haven't even used the first one yet. That's so good. Yeah, again, while not quite infinite in its ability to summon and pop off, this deck is pretty close. It's like, it's finite, but it feels like infinite. We've definitely summoned... There's no way we haven't summoned over 40 times already. If our opponent had Max Seed, we would definitely be done by now. Alright, remember Unicorn and the Catalyzer going for the Fire... Oh! Ooh! Okay. Oh, and then we're taking our Ceruleans back? That's so cute! Oh my god, that's adorable. I see and then we're just putting them back on their field again. I see we are assembling our end board here. I can already see it coming together. We've got the Apo, we've got the Firewall, we've got the Ep-Hurley. Oh, is this, I was gonna say, is this Singularity? It totally is. Are we V-locking or V-linking them? I think we're V-linking here. I've seen Singularity show up in quite a few, Spiral was the other one, that's right. Okay, drawing our third Avarice before finally activating the first one that's face down here. I was gonna say, yeah, we're just gonna start loading our deck back up at this rate. It seems that we are, in fact, about to start V-linking here. We're V-linking and also setting up a Purley board. Props to the opponent for not surrendering. Yeah, really, though. I respect the player who... And, I mean, I try to be this person, too. Well, honestly, if I was seeing this happen, especially with the Purley stuff, I'd be like, no. Let me see how this is going to play out. Oh my god, we not only V-linked them, but we might full U-link them. I mean, not that it really matters, we already have the IP in the other zone anyway, but... That's wild! The Zombie Steen. Adding back Dark World Ascension to put, I imagine at some point, the Fusion Grapha onto the field. That's similar card from your hand to your turn phase unless you're going to negate. So that's a negate right there. Yep. So we have a negate, multiple negates, more negates, bouncing, more bouncing, IP for SP, and here is the Omni negate. Stay and pray that the time ran out. Yeah, really though. You know what the funny thing is here is that we have the capacity to not only end on a completely full board on our side, but also putting 3 monsters onto the opponent's field as well. Which again, it's a little conditional and not as much in this format, but like this is potentially like zone blocking them, the Cerulees here. We have resolved all 3 Pot of Avarice, yep. No, we're just eating up all the Cerulees, I see. Oh my god, we're not just eating up all the Cerulees, we're making a Noir. Forgive me for assuming we're going to end on the Ep-Hurley Beauty. No, we ended on the X-Hurley Noir. Okay, so for the record, our end board is 1... you know, I usually don't count this as multiple, but I will for the sake of this. So this is 5 monster negates. This is per co-link, right? So that's 3 plus... We actually don't have any extra deck monsters in our yard, so right now, not any bounces, but this is 3, so that's 5 monster negates, 3 bounces, 1 Omni negate, a Towers with 4 spins, and an IP Masquerena. What is the out to this board? Oh my god, it's against Ultra too. I would say, like, not evenly, because we can Omni negate that. Multiple evenlies would still leave them with the X-Hurley Noir. Yeah, I don't know. It'd pretty much have to be, like, I don't know, Dark Ruler no more, multiple Ross Sphere. Well, you can't do multiple Ross Sphere modes, right? Like, Ross Sphere mode plus Lava Golem would actually still not be enough. There would still be 2 monsters in play. You could leave, like, a non-linked Firewall. I don't know. It's like, even Ross Sphere mode plus Lava Golem wouldn't do it. Dark Ruler no more Sphere mode, Lava Golem plus Kaiju. And then you'd have to also have a 1-card combo line in your hand, too. Oh no, Singularity is doing bounces, okay. I thought it couldn't for some reason. Is it, Oh, you control and in your graveyard, not just in the graveyard, I see. So we did have multiple bounces in Singularity, too. Can't Lava Golem after Sphere mode, though? Oh, I see. I didn't realize that. The X button on the top right of the screen is the out. That's good. I like that we're also now in phase, just casually putting back 4 of the 5 cards that they set. And that goes back, and that goes back, and that goes back. And that goes back. Alright, enter battle phase. Boom. And the boom. Dang, I can't believe Zombie Stein doesn't have any, like... Oh, no, is it... Hang on, does it have an attack restriction? It doesn't at all. Okay. I thought it was, like, other monsters can't attack, or it can't attack if it doesn't have material, but... Nah, you can just straight up 2 level 8s for a 4,500 beat stick that negates. It's cool. Dang, GG's. That was a good one. Thanks for sharing. That's a pretty awesome replay. Alright, we do also have one from Never in My Life as well, who I think I have added. But I think you also have a different name on Master Duel, so I might just type it in just to make sure I get it. I don't remember what it is off the top of my head, but I think I do have you added. Oh, duh, of course, White Gaming, I remember now. Alright, second replay. Let's see what shenanigans we're going to get up to here. This is from one of the... Well, this would be, yeah, the Limit 1 Festival, right? Yep. Thanks for watching the replay. Yeah, thanks for sharing. That was a great combo line. That was really good. Also, check this out. We're on Prank Sprite for the Limit 1 event. Oh, I'm so here for it. Also, Royal Blue. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous of your Royal Sprite Blue. I do have a Droll, but we have the call by, I was going to say, so we're good there. Today, replay day? No, it's actually a viewer duel day, but we had a couple of replay submissions, so this is the second one that we're going to hop back into the viewer duel room. Alright, looking off the pranks for the Doodle Doodle Doo. That actually turns on our sprite engine as we can now summon the red, because I know red is Link or level 2, yep. It's blue and jet are level / rank 2, and then red and carrot are level / Link 2. Ah, that royal blue, I want it so much. Ah, I want it. It's so pretty. Go for the fansies, as well as the Bow Wow Bark. Now linking those off for the Sprind. Yep, hell yeah. Because now we can Sprind, send our Angler to summon Sun... I like that we're on Sunfish and Manta in the Limit 1. Both of which summon multiple copies of themselves. It's really funny. Excuse me. Oh, also can't forget that we were able to special the Takasan board earlier. Because we had fansies in play. Jet for double cross. Oh, we have the Pandemonium too. Oh, this is sick. Ooh, Mannequin Cat on top of that. And of course, IP Masquerena. Elf brings back Dropsies. We set to and then passing over to our opponent. They're going to be with Vision Hero Vion. Looks like they were on Heroes for their Limit 1 deck, which actually does make sense because there's so many hero cards. It's like, you could probably... There's definitely enough hero cards just play like 40 hero cards at one of, and you'll be fine. Doesn't Hero have like well over 100 support cards at this point? It's a lot. It's I think the most out of any archetype. Oh, I see. So, yep. Using the elf to summon back the Bow Wow Bark. And that's going to make our Pandemonium live. That way we can go for the Battle Butler. I wondered if that was going to come full circle, if we were going to be able to go for Battle Butler during our opponent's turn. It looks like we were. We're also going to activate the Mannequin Cat here for Dark. For Sprite Jet. Okay, I see. I wondered if we had like a spicy target, like oh, what was that dark? Oh, End of Anubis, of course. That some Sprite decks played in tier limit format. End of Anubis is basically like Necro Valley, but on a monster. Are there more heroes than like worms, reptiles, and pyros combined? I think I've seen that as well. I've seen somebody say that. End of Anubis is a turtle? I think you're... Isn't that Etstruda Newman or something like that? It's got a really weird name. Are you talking about the little pink turtle on the column? That's a different card. End of Anubis is the level 6 2500 attack It's an old monster. It's from like not Ancient Prophecy. Oh, it was the set with Angel of Zera is the... Oh, why can't I think... Ancient Sanctuary. I think it was an Ancient Sanctuary. The Pink Turtle. Yeah, the Pink Turtle. So I'm talking about a different card. There's a different card called End of Anubis that, again, that one was like Necro Valley on legs. It was also dark. There it is. There's the Battle Butler. Every monster is a turtle. Got the Battle Butler first board wipe here. Oh, excuse me. Whew. Yeah, and we can do multiple board wipes next to the Meow Meow Moo, although we're not going to get there. Because we are already good enough. Also, the Battle Butler and the Herald both being target protected by the Sprite Elf. Definitely, I don't know if that's super necessary, but it's definitely a nice little rub in there. Thank you very much to Never in My Life, aka White Gaming, for that one. Always get replays from them. All right, let's pop on back over to the duel room here. And let's see, what do we got? Trash player. I'll head into this table here. And then, yep, we still have the double cross as well. Oh, and yeah, because you can attach that with Absolute Zero to one of your... Or you can attach the Absolute Zero rather than one of your monsters, and then it won't proc, like, the board wipe F. Actually, is it because it's when it goes from the field? Actually, I don't remember the board wipe F condition on Absolute Zero off the top of my head. I'm trying to remember. It's... This card leaves the field. That's what it is. Okay. Alright, going second. Not a horrible hand at all here. Pot of Prosperity. This is fine. I'm gonna let it go. I don't usually use this against Prosperity. My thought is that any deck that Prosperities, especially for 6, is probably gonna have, yeah, a better card to negate anyway, so... What's up, Ulner? You can send me a DM on Twitter. You just send me a DM over on Twitter. Also, hope you are doing well. I love your jam emote, that's good. Okay, what did they add? They added Maximum C. Ooh, so yeah, I was gonna say, we didn't need any of that stuff to combo off then. Alright, I'm going to activate Ash Blossom here. That way, even if they have Sharvara, I explained this earlier, but if they have Sharvara in hand and they pop Tour Guide, it'll still get negated. But if you like Veilered it, for example, then they could pop Sharvara and dodge and negate. Been a pretty comfy night. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, set one. Here's the Aruha. So I imagine this is either Escape or Prison. It's Escape, yep. Did you say add Max C? Yeah, off of Prosperity. I'm gonna let that go. Alright, Aruha F, yep. Max change on Ab-Zero, Acid, full board wipe, yee. It's good. God, it's been so long since I've played Heroes. I just don't like having to sign into my alt account to do it. I really hate signing into alt accounts. I normally never make them for that reason. For that exact reason, I just don't want to sign into them ever. It's like, oh, you just gotta... That's why I never clear my cache either. In my web browser as often as I should, because then I have to sign back into everything again. It's such a pain. Alright, this is the Imperm target I've been waiting for, is the Yama. Okay, so we do still need to find a Scareclaw monster here. I think just about any one of them will do, but ideally, Rykart. Always want to start with this one if possible. Regret making Unchained an alt, I love it so much. Yeah, Unchained is sick. It's a cool deck. Very, very cool deck. Got the Sarama. Okay. So we can Sarama set pop Shyama, but then we can't go. Okay, so yeah, we're not doing that. We're linking off Tour Guide and Yama for the Rage. That makes sense. We have both traps in here, right? Yeah, okay. One of these is Max C, we know that. Okay, so we got Escape. Oh, interesting, we're popping the Unchained Soul of Rage. Adding back Sharvara? Yeah, okay, yep. Then we can pop here, because we've already used, I think, Escape's effect this turn to summon. Actually, have we? Or do we use, No, okay, yeah, we're popping the Shirama here. One of my friends, yes, from the campaign. Quote unquote. Oh yeah, we haven't used Aruha yet. Or, no, this is Rakia. Aruha's the red one. We did already use... Okay, I see. So we're ending on this so that way we can use the escape. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Ooh, okay, that's a pretty good draw. That's an extremely good draw, actually. Leafeon36, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I hope you are doing well. Let's start with this. Yeah. Yep. Alright, so there's one of the Caesar negates. I don't think we can play through everything, though. I think it's a little bit too much. Nah. Okay. Add right card. Normal Z right card. Let's see, are we thinking about escape? We have Maxi in hand still. That's right. Oh, we're doing Rakia. Oh, yeah. Makes sense. Ah, I didn't even think about that. I should have called by the Sharvara, huh? Let me add Arrival. Oh, I don't know why I'm so tired all of a sudden. I'm not even really tired, I'm just yawning. Meow. But I had a lot of opportunities to use this call by that I missed, didn't I? Really so good. Oh god, it's so over at this point. The last card was the Abominable Unchained Soul. Yeah, it's pretty Jover. Spend amount of money on the game. I mean, if you want to share, it's up to you. I mean, to be fair, you know, there was a gacha game I used to play called Summoner's War that I spent, how much did I end up spending? I think I ended up spending, like, over the course of, how long did I even play that game? Shit. I think I started playing it in, like, 2015. Well, because I also stopped spending money on it at a certain point. I was like, okay, I got it. Enough is enough. And I think that was in like 2018. But I played it in at least a little bit into COVID. But I think the 3 years that I was spending money, I think I spent like probably a total of, I don't know, like $600 to $800. Excuse me. I liked Summoner's War. It was fun. It was pretty decently balanced for a gacha game, too. Decently. Like, of course, gacha's gonna be gacha, but... Two plus years I spent. Ooh, 3,500. Wow. Alright, what are we adding here? We already used Rykart. Oh, that's why you play 3 of each of the dudes, because you need an extender. We don't have an extender. I mean, we're not going to play into this board well anyway, but... let me grab Astra, I guess. You've definitely spent more than I have. How much have I spent on Master Duel? It's actually not as much as you would think, even for like content creation stuff. It's under 1,000. I think it's. I'm trying to figure out if it's under 500 still. I think it's right at or a little above 500. No, I think it might be a little under. I don't remember. Burden out of the grind, just why I'm not playing anymore. Definitely fair. Definitely fair. Yeah, I'm not gonna have really many more plays beyond that. I'll set this call by. In shame, the call by I never even used. Yeah, so many opportunities to use it too. That is something that like can be kind of something you gotta watch. Something I need to watch, I guess, in myself really more than anything else. Is that like sometimes I get a little too patient with disruption, right? And I'll just like wait too long in an effort to not do the opposite, which is just shotgun it on the first thing I see. I mean, it's like literally everything else in life. It's all about finding a balance, right? And not overcorrecting too hard. Spent a lot of money on COD, Call of Duty. I've never really been into FPSs. I'm just not good at them. I mean, obviously that's something I could, you know. Speaking of Royal SPs, look at that. Mwah, beautiful. I mean, obviously, like, I'm sure if I practiced, if I sat down and played an FPS for long enough, I would get good at it. No, but now you can't battle directly this turn. But I just don't really have a desire to do that. Especially like COD, I don't know, it's like I'm not even like, you know, I've never been in a situation. No, don't concede! No! You were gonna win! I was gonna pass over to you! But GG's all the same, Trash Player. I'm gonna consider that your win, because you had it. You had it there. So, thanks for stopping by. Alright, let's play against Tosh Kelos. I played the first Black Ops when it came out for like a few weeks. That was my like, I'm curious about Call of Duty, let me see if I enjoy it phase. And I didn't hate it or anything, I just didn't really get into it, you know. No, you're all good, you're all good. Like I said, I'll consider that your dub. Because you had it. Wow, we have lost all of our coin flips so far. See, this is the last viewer duel where we're winning every coin flip. This is how they usually go. But it's like I've always said, like, if I'm going to lose every coin flip and just get totally dumpstered on, I would infinitely rather it be by you all than just, like, you know, randos on ladder. Also, leading with a Ratesoth. Interesting. That could be a number of things. Ratesoth for Fenrir. I'm guessing also due to the sleeves as well, this is going to be Tier Limit. So if that's the case, it's going to add a tier cache. We can just let that go, that's fine. I mean, you are playing an OTK deck. That's true, that's true. It's not untrue. It's interesting how, like, sometimes you can glean information about what your opponent's on just by, like, what they're searching, right? Like, obviously between the sleeves and Tosh Kelos, and I'm pretty sure she played tier last time. I think I already knew Tasha was on tier limits, but it's something that is worth, like, paying attention to, right? Like, if you're on ladder and your opponent leads with rates off and they add Fenrir and not Unicorn, and then they summon the Fenrir, like, it's not like they just had Unicorn in hand, then they're probably not on Snake Eye, they're probably either on... Well, because it's the thing, even a pure cash deck would still want to add and then summon Unicorn. So that gives you a lot of concise information that, like, you're probably against exactly tier limit. Maybe a Scareclaw deck that also has room for the rates off here. I'm gonna let this tier cash go. The Mill 2 is fine here. If they hit a Fuser, okay, we hit a Solic, that's fine too. We can just save some of the disruption for what they summon there. VS, that's another one. Yep, if they rates off for Fenrir, it could be VS as well. What if I really like Fenrir? Like me and Fenrir go way back. There is that as well. Liking Fenrir so much to play the one of and the one of field spell. Did we add Rhino off of the Solic? We did. Okay, so hand is what is the card we know about? Not tier cash. I guess we don't know about any of the cards anymore, right? Do I want to use one of my negates here? I think I might hedge and throw out my Veiler right now. Rhino into the Scream. Alright. Yeah, it's a little dicey. If I only had one negate, I probably wouldn't use it here. Mudora and Meta Noise. Okay. No card for Meta Noise to add back, but Mudora is worth noting. Super Poly. Okay. Pitching another Rhino in hand. I haven't seen VS in a minute either. I wonder if they have like a bad Snake Eye matchup or something. Alright, and then we get to Mill 3. Yep. Or no, that's 2, right? Yeah, 2. I thought it was 3 for a second, and she milled another tier cash, and I was like, huh? Seen it with Snake Eyes? I've seen that too, yeah. Alright. Okay, things are looking very, very good for us here. Because now... Wait, there's still the Mudora in the yard. Right on time, Maxi. I'm gonna lead with this. This is a high roleplay? Yeah. I wondered if you were gambaying there. But, well, I thought you were gonna be able to make Kikkalos. But no, Kikkalos is... You need an Aqua. And this is a Psychic and a Warrior. That's right. Praying for a fuse, yeah. I mean, he had decent odds of hitting one, too, to be fair. Alright, while I have no monsters in play, I think I'm just gonna lead with this. Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember to negate that, right? Okay, so the quick effects of the Mudora and the Mud Dragon. Gotta keep that Mudora in mind. That could potentially throw us off from being able to OTK here. I'm trying to think. How much that will matter. We'll figure it out. You know what? It might actually be enough to stop us from making Tryhard. Actually, no, because of the Griffin Rider, it won't. But we won't... I don't think we'll be able to OTK. Let me read this real quick. Target level 3 in your graveyard and special it. Okay. Let's get... Ooh. We need a level 3. We need to add a level 3, so we don't have access to one yet. Let's get Astra. Let's get Astra, yeah. Normal. Yeah, I mean, we can probably play through a Mudora. I'm just like... I don't know. It's just like it's even if an issue during my turn isn't one that's like likely to throw me off from like, you know, being able to play. One of the things that I like to do when I'm dueling is like I'm kind of keeping a list in my head of the issues from my opponent's side of the board and like a priority order in which I need to either force or deal with them in some way. And that's why I keep mentioning the Mudoras. That's basically my way of reminding myself, like, okay, we got that Mudora in the yard. We got to figure that out at some point. But otherwise, we're probably good to go. I find it very helpful personally as far as being able to like I said, just like kind of rationalize my turn as I play them out. Again, just like kind of like a threat list in head of the least important to the most, or I guess most important to the least important thing to have to deal with on the opponent's board. It's all about just like that mentality thing. I've been talking about that on Twitter a little bit lately, because I've been thinking about it a lot lately. That I think honestly, you know, beyond like gameplay stuff, I think one of the best ways that you can improve your game is just by improving your mentality, both in and out of game. And in game, you know, the thoughts that are kind of running through my head. Also, GG's, Tasha. Thank you for coming by, and thank you again for the 200 bits. Very, very appreciated. Thank you for the game. Twitter, the artist formerly known as Twitter, aka X. Yeah, just like always having the Shadow O. I'll hop in with you here next on table 3. Just always like thinking about, again, the best play I can make given the current situation. I guess the given the current situation part of that statement is where I start thinking about what I have available in my hand as far as options go versus the opponent's threats. I don't know. I really make an effort to not let myself get tilted if the opponent gets lucky. Like, especially because that's something beyond my control. Like, I tend to not get as frustrated about things that are beyond my control as stuff that, like, if I make a misplay and it's something I feel like I should have known to play around it, then, you know, then I get a little bit of, I guess, upset, but like, I don't know, just mostly try to be mindful about that kind of thing. I'm a big believer in mind over matter, and not in like the bullshit secret way where like you can manifest things by thinking about them. Not like that. I mean, in the sense of like, you know, the mentality you go into with something is going to 100% affect your outcome. Like, if you go into a you know, ranked ladder or a tournament being like, this meta is stupid, it's so bullshit, it's all just hand trap checks, I'm probably gonna get Veilered on my first turn and then lose in round 1. Like, you're not, you know, you're setting yourself up to get tilted. Like, that's 100% what's gonna happen in that kind of situation, right? And again, I think it's important to be mindful about that kind of a thing and be like, just, you know, not focusing on things that you don't have control over, is what I try to do. Alright, so here we can actually make the Tri-Heart. This Physis has been better, like, been pretty good, not even just for sinking, but for this right here. And I think we even get to do the Tri-Heart F, because we'll actually have a level 3 this time. You can speak on this? Hell yeah. Okay, so this is multiple attacks and this is piercing. We'll get the one with more defense, I guess. And I'm definitely gonna want to grab Acro. Yes, Acro. It's for the attack boof. The attack buff and boost. I was trying to say both at the same time. Hang on. Go here, actually. Think of the hydration Magicant one. Magicant. I was actually thinking about the Earthbound games. Well, duh. I mean, I always think about them because I love those games, but I was thinking about Mother 1 / Earthbound Beginnings specifically. I want to play that again. I've only played through it once. Positivity is a powerful factor. All about morale. Oh, wow. Surviving in the forest? That's awesome. Yeah, exactly. Morale is so important. Like, again, it's not like, secret bullshit where if you think things, they will literally happen. But like, again, when I think about Yu-Gi-Oh! Specifically, it's like, you know, going into a game thinking about how bullshit the game that Yu-Gi-Oh! is like, you're setting yourself up to, like, especially, like, you're literally using brain power to do something other than think about the task at hand, which is, like, directly, you know, taking from, like, that is a way in which mind literally does matter, like, translates to matter, is that the more mental energy you devote to something, the more, like, the better the result's gonna be, you know? But if you're all distracted and not thinking about it, then you're not gonna do as well. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it's bullshit. You know, it's like, again, speaking about the artist formerly known as Twitter, aka X.com, there's like that person who, posted about getting, like, FTK'd in, you know, their first 10 games or whatever. And of course it brought in the usual slew of people who are like, oh, modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Is such BS. This is what every game is like, even though, you know, it's a very inconsistent FTK. But the person who made the original post, the person who actually got FTK'd and was new to Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like, they replied and they were like, I'm not gonna be like 85% of these quote tweets. I'm gonna power through it. I'm gonna learn this game. And I was just like, fuck yeah, dude. That's awesome. That is the way to do it. Like, talk about a new player that, like, a lot of longtime players could stand to learn from, right? Like, that is a good mentality to have. Like, it's just, yeah, it's such a, it's so based. Imagine, like, getting FTK'd and being like, no, I'm running this back. I'm getting good at this game. Like, it's yeah, it's the way to be. It's honestly the way to be. Base new player, hell yeah. Never got FTK'd. My first 10 games of being new and powering through. It was a fun time. Yeah, I mean, I think about it, like, not even necessarily in terms of MD, but I think about, like, being 11 years old, or 10, or however old I was, and going to, like, my first locals. I talked about this, I think, on the last stream, too, about how, like, going to locals with, like, my Yumi deck, with, like, Tornado Wall, and Water Vanilla monsters, and then getting, like, curb stomped by, various Monarch decks. And then, you know, having that happen for a couple of weeks before I was finally like, no, you know what? I want to build one of these Monarch decks, too. Like, I want to get good at this game. How you move forward is the key, exactly. Can Punk beat Tryhard? We'll see. Pep will go to defense mode. I don't know, actually. I don't think so. Because they're both... That's interesting, because they're both continuous... Like, they're both continuous condition-like effects, right? But I don't think that Pep will go to defense mode, because the life points are already... Their life points are already lower before Pep hits the field. I don't know that, though. I don't know that. But I don't think it will go to defense mode. Oh, Pep is unaffected by activated effects. That's right. So, yeah, it will be affected by this. Yeah. Of course. I forgot that aspect of Pep. I got so, like, caught up figuring out the logistics of the interaction that I didn't even think about what the actual effect was. More like the interaction of multiple, like, continuous effects, right? Oh, the Cicada King. Oh, yeah, that can negate... Oh, wait, no, it can't, because it's, Wait, hand. You might be able to... Hang on. Target one monster negates effects, then... No, you negate, then... Okay, got it. I was gonna say, if you make it change the battle position, then negate, that might have worked, but... I don't... Yeah. That might not have even worked. I don't know. Tryhard's a weird card. Tryhard brings up some interesting ruling situations. Alright, now, yeah, we have the Dangerous Gabu to negate the Tryhard. And then we get to bounce, yep. Okay, I think we can come back, though. Oh, yeah, we can definitely, well, if it's a balance, yeah, because these will just come back to our hand. The negate will be live again. We have to remember that. And there's the... Do we know what the other face down is? I don't think we do. No. No, we don't. Okay. Main Punk for a long time. I found the channel because of Punk Sprite. Oh my god, such a good deck. Oh, rip Chaos Ruler. Let's pour one out for a real one there. I'm gonna lead with the other Reichphobia. I just want to see if it resolves. Okay. Alright. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate, actually. Yeah, well, actually, hang on, I have an idea. It might even be a good one. This negates... I think I would just go for a Zeus line here. Because we can just attack... Oh, but it'll... I think we can target it. Would be destroyed. I don't think I can do this, actually. Yeah, because they'll just change this to attack mode and negate the effects. Oh... That's not good. Have you got Earth Charmer? No, I probably should just be playing it, though, huh? Oh, we didn't do that. Okay. What? Oh, I have to activate the effect. Right. Of course. Okay. It's not just something you can do. Alright, the question is, when do I want to Zeus? Because one of them is going to get negated. Pretty much no matter what. I think I wait then. I don't know if there's really any reason to do it right now anyway. Like, even if this wasn't on the field, I'd probably just wait, right? Yeah, so we'll wait. We've only seen Punk as well so far. I haven't seen, like, any additional engines or a package yet. No Gold Prides, no Horus, no Armor Xyz yet. Could just be a pure Punk deck. Yeah, what all have we been thinking about playing? Link Spider, Earth Charmer... Shrewdly hasn't really come up yet, has it? I guess we could have done it right there. Excuse me. I think I'm gonna take out the Shrewdly. It was a neat idea. I just don't think it ends up coming up, really. Because, like, well, I don't know. There might be some hands where, like, if you only open... No, if you open 2 of the 3s... Yeah, what are they targeting? Jam Dragon Drive? That's fine. We're probably gonna have to board wipe here, though. Wait, is this one that's special summoned or synchro summoned? Special summoned to buy the effect of a Punk card or synchro summoned. Alright, I'm gonna do this now to avoid draws here. Although I think we're probably just gonna lose anyway. Cash Punk? That's probably is just the best way to play it. I don't know. I tested out that Horus, the Horus and Xyz build, and I liked it quite a bit. One thing I think the Horus build does for Punk that's really, really good is that you can make number 90 with the Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord. Like, you can summon that and then go into your Punk plays, which is so nice because Ash Blossom and Nib are like two of Punk's greatest enemies, and it's really easy to get outed by either of those cards. So to be able to set up insulation against that is really, really good. Cash Punk is the best way to play Cash. See, when I think of, like, playing Cash, I guess you could play a Punk build that still used, like, a Rise Heart and stuff, but that'd be a little weird. Like, when I think of playing Cash, I think of using the full... Because, like, there's Cash... Cash is one of those decks where... Or archetypes where it's like, there's Cash as an engine and Cash as a deck, right? And for me, the difference is, like, are you trying to go into a Rise Heart? If you're trying to go into a Rise Heart, then I consider that more of a Cash deck. But if you're just on, like, Unicorn, Fenrir, Rate Solid Birth, which is fine, I don't really care if you are, then I consider that to be a Cash engine in another deck. Are we looking for Nib? That would be cool. Oh, like activate Dragite to try to get the bounce. That's funny. I mean, it's kind of like there's no reason not to. Yep, it's happening here. That's good. Lullaby of Obedience. Oh my god, there it is! There it is! That's good. I might keep this game too, just for that moment. Subgoal is overflowing today. Yes, thank you to the generosity once again of Odie Gurley, as well as Tasha for the 200 bits as well in that hype train we had right at the beginning of the stream. Yeah, the dragon. Oh, I was gonna say, using Dragite to look for Nib reminds me of the meta between Edison and Tengu Plant, right? You would play these like plant synchro variants that would summon Shooting Star Dragon. I think Tengu Plant also summons Shooting Star Dragon sometimes, if I remember correctly. But there would be times at locals when I'd have a Shooting Star Dragon in play and I'd be like, yeah, fuck it, I'll excavate 5. Let's see if I hit multiple tuners and then swing in for lethal. Never pulled a Yusei Fudo and peeled 5 tuners off the top of my deck, though, for 5 attacks. There's the Lullaby of Obedience! There it is! Oh, you know what? In Punk, that's not a bad idea at all. You can have it to your field. Fun fact, if you play Lullaby, and shout out to, oh, I wish I could remember, is this Snap Beast, by the way? Is this Naturia Beast? It is, it's Naturia Beast. That's good. I was joking. Shout out to whoever in the Discord server said that. Oh, it was, Suzaka. I remembered. I'm pretty sure this was Suzaka, because they topped a Challenger Cup with a Snake Eye build like this. They played, also GG's Shadow O. That was really, really good. I'm definitely saving that game for sure. They played Lullaby of Obedience in Snake Eye. Because, I don't know if because, but one of the cool things about that is if you Lullaby of Obedience and call Maxi while Promethean Princess is in play, they have to put it in your hand. They can't summon it to the field because of Promethean. You can't choose to put it on their field because of Promethean Princess. Also, what's up, Marigold? Marigold, excuse me, my voice went out there for a sec. Yeah, just taking advantage of the lock there. Yeah, Promethean Princess is, it's funny how, like, every aspect of that card can be turned into an advantage, huh? Oh, this hand's great. Alright, let's start with adventure stuff. Adventure time. Come on, grab your friends. I haven't, I should catch back up on that show at some point. I stopped watching Adventure... I talked about this on a stream. Well, because we were playing Adventure Sprite. Let's probably talk about Adventure Time during that viewer duel stream. No, don't equip. But I left off, shortly after, spoiler alert, Finn got his arm back. Because I remember him losing it. And then I know he got it back from, like, the grass sword, I think? Oh, because that was that really weird episode with the bee. I think that was the last episode I watched. The bee that was, like, really weirdly attracted to Finn's grass arm that he had at the time. And then he, like... I don't remember what happened. It was something weird like that. Have you played the new event? Funnily enough, we actually started the stream playing the new event, but because our sub goal was met, we pivoted into viewer duels. So I think I built Soundman Great. We played like one game of it, but I'll do some more on my own time. But all right, Lightheart. Got the imperm for that. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I will let that resolve. That is fine. There's not really any particular order I need to do this in, I don't think. Actually, well, I'm already summoning this, so... Oh, we have the Griffin Rider anyway. Should watch X-Men 97. Okay, so I've never seen the original series, but I have actually watched the first, like, 3 episodes of the reboot, with a friend. And even not having seen the original series, I thoroughly enjoyed what I've seen. Oh my god, this board's gonna be kind of insane. I thoroughly enjoyed what I've seen so far of X-Men 97. It is a great show. I 100% agree. We haven't activated that yet? Good god. That's ridiculous. Okay. I don't think we even need to at this point. But I will say watching just the first 3 episodes of the reboot makes me want to watch the original show. Plus, I really should not rewatch something. Like, I'm at a phase where I'm like, ooh, I'm looking for something to put on, you know, in the background while I edit videos and stuff. And I keep thinking like, rewatch King of the Hill, rewatch like Justice League Unlimited, and I'm like, let's watch a new show, you know, instead of rewatching stuff all the time. I could have done this and put another Scareclaw body on the board, but we're good. We're fine. Plus, I don't know anything about X-Men. It would be really nice to watch the series and actually learn. Because I'm definitely more of like, I grew up with DC. Not only watching like the DCAU as a kid, but like, oh, yeah. Marigold, if you don't mind, I kind of want to keep this just to be in the video, like, this is how you set up a good turn 1 board, if that's okay with you. But also, if you would prefer me not keep that replay, that's also 100% fine as well. Bricked so hard. No. That sucks. Rewatch Hexlex videos. So, fun fact, whenever I have to, have we played against Examine yet? I don't think we have. We'll hop in with Examine here. Whenever I have to go back and rewatch my stuff for, like, editing purposes or whatever, I always I just do it at double speed, just to, like, get through it more quickly. But the side effect of that is that because I've only ever watched my own videos at double speed, if I go back and click on one to see how it's doing, I feel like I always sound drunk. Because I'm used to listening to myself talking at double speed. And sometimes I'll start a video to see like how like the comments are, like how the views are doing or whatever, and I'll be like, oh my god, why do I sound like this? And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not at double speed, that's why. I never imperm Lightheart. I don't think that's a bad point to imperm. You could, in theory, save it for your turn against Tryhard, but I think that's really hand-dependent. Like, if you have Ash Blossom, I think you should wait for the Reichphobia. Like, don't do Ash Blossom on the Lightheart. Definitely wait for the Reichphobia. But Imperm on Lightheart, I don't think was bad. Like, I think if you were trying to interrupt my turn 1 line, I think that would probably be the best point to do it. But I don't know. I'm not like a Scareclaw expert or anything, so maybe that's not even accurate. Bedtime for me. Thanks again, Oni, for viewing. Yeah, thanks for coming by, Ski. Alright, now we'll throw out the bug. Crystal Beast and 3 cash spells. No, that's brutal. Alright, Ash Blossom. Minigame cleared. It's funny, like, I'm totally cool with Maxi in viewer duels, but whenever I use Maxi against somebody in viewer duels, there's definitely this part of me that's like, please have an out to this. Please have an out to this. Another Scareclaw card that is not, for some reason, not hard once per turn. The Lightheart... Yeah, I don't think the Lightheart is, right? Yeah, Lightheart Search is not, but Reichphobia Search is. That one is hard once per turn. Thanks for stopping by, Marigold. I super appreciate it. Tryhard, Lightheart, and Arrival. Yeah, Tryhard's also not once per turn. That's also, E. Oh, it's Plunder! Look at that! Let's see. During your opponent's turn, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so yeah, we don't imperm that. Yar. It's me, Plunder. I should build Plunder. I always say that whenever somebody plays Plunder against me. I'm like, I should build that deck at some point. One of the reasons I always say that is because I love Pirates so much. I have ever since I was a kid. Specifically, ever since I saw Pirates of the Caribbean 1 in theaters as a kid. That's when I was like, oh, fuck yeah, pirates are sick. I think my first midnight movie was the second Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm pretty sure it was. So many versions. I do like a deck that has a lot of variants, too. What does this do? Add it to your hand if you do place a card in the pen zone. They can do the thing. I don't know what imprimming this will do to the Plunder combo line, but I'm gonna try it. I feel like that's important. Let's find out. Let's do some science. Oh, the Blackbeard. That's probably the best imperm point. Well, I mean, maybe. I have no idea, actually. I have no earthly clue. Telfon was not hard once per turn. People got scared for a bit. I mean, in modern Yu-Gi-Oh, it's definitely worth looking at non-once per turn effects. Like, even if they give you a very... Well, I mean, Telfon's actually just a pretty good card, but... Even ones that only give you a minor benefit, it's like, if it can be used multiple times, it's like, it can probably be abused multiple times too. Ooh, Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. Not quite the draw I was looking for, but... Yeah, I was thinking because it went to the Panda Zone that I probably just had to imperm right then and there. What special summons a monster can add? Control. Yeah, we're absolutely ashing that. Please, 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 please don't have a response. Please? We'll see. Fire in graveyard. Alert. Fire in the graveyard. Man the ships! Speaking of pirates, I've had a Sea of Thieves on my Steam wishlist for like ever now. That's one of those, hang on, let me think for a sec. Yeah, I want to summon the Water Enchantress here, I think. I'll do it with her effect. I don't think that'll matter. Maybe I should just normal summon her. But if I were to ever, like, stream a game like Sea of Thieves, I'd probably wait until after I was Twitch partner. That's kind of why I stopped doing Final Fantasy. Like, as much as I hate to admit that, like, you know, something like, you know, viewer counts affects the kind of content I'm putting out, it did in that regard. Like, I just want to get to partner. I just want to get to partner, and then we can do more, like, not Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, and then it won't matter as much. Because the thing is, like, you know, I definitely expect less people, like, it's definitely expected that less people will watch if I'm not doing Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm not saying there's, like, you know, anything wrong with that or anything. It's to be expected. But the issue is, if I'm trying to get to partner, then the non-Yu-Gi-Oh streams, you know what I mean, like, it'll kind of hurt my chances of that. So, it's a whole thing, you know. Yeah, I knew not nearly as many people were there for the Final Fantasy streams, but, that's the other thing, too, is if I make, or when I make partner, I honestly do think it's going to be a win for me at this point, because I'm so close, but, when I do make partner, then, oh yeah, we can't do, like, anything here. Probably just going to end up passing. Then not only can we do non-Yu-Gi-Oh streams, but I'll probably just end up doing more streams per week. And then I'll do, like, the same number of Yu-Gi-Oh streams I normally do, and just add either variety or more Yu-Gi-Oh streams. Like, I could see after making partner going back up to 4 days again, instead of only doing 3. And then having that 4th day either be variety or more Yu-Gi-Oh, just depending on whatever I'm feeling. It'll probably be more Yu-Gi-Oh a lot of the time, but I want to have the option to do non-Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, you know? I mean, it is what it is as far as, like, making partner goes, you know? But I don't, it's not like I'm, you know, I don't feel like I'm forced to play Yu-Gi-Oh or anything. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh is just my favorite game of all time. I'll literally never get sick of playing this game. But I just like having the option to do other stuff if I want to, you know? I've actually talked to a lot of content creators that feel the same way. It's not even a Yu-Gi-Oh thing. Honestly, it's more of a, when you start off only doing one game, or like one thing, this is like a YouTube, or like more of a YouTube thing, I imagine, than a Twitch thing, but like, especially for YouTube, if you start off doing just one thing, it's really hard once you've gained an audience to not only do that one thing anymore, because everyone who followed you came for that one thing you do, right? Which again, for me, my one thing is playing Yu-Gi-Oh, and I fucking love Yu-Gi-Oh, and like, I never ever get sick of it, so I'm 100% okay with that. Again, for me, it's more about the ability to, like, just having the option to play other stuff is kind of what's tantalizing, you know? People who like Hexlex and not Hexlex YGO, yeah, something like that. Alright, we got the full Plunder and Adventure board here. I wonder if they can OTK through these. I mean, Adventure Token and Water Enchantress is not like the most, you know, imposing board in the world, but I don't know like how much damage Plunder puts out on average or anything like that, you know? Make a second channel, yeah. That's kind of like my VOD channel. Well, mostly my VOD channel is just like, it's just VODs right now, but I was doing the whole Pokemon TCG thing. I still need to finish that playthrough. It's just like editing those videos was like such a, it wasn't such a pain, but it's just like, it's another thing to do, right? Was I guess kind of my whole thing with it, or why I haven't been doing it as often as I was before. Alright. SCARECLAW Monster is a pretty good draw, like, relative to what we have in hand, but also relative to Examine's board. It's probably not going to matter too much here. Do I still really not have any in the... Oh, yeah, I didn't even open these SCARECLAW cards this game. That's right. It's my first SCARECLAW card. Yeah. That'll end up being all I've got, but I don't like surrendering as often during viewer duels if I can help it. I'll let y'all finish me off here. It's too bad duel rooms don't count. Well, I mean, if duel rooms counted for missions, you could just farm missions, but... The claw has been scared. And then whenever I play this deck, I think of that Nightmare Before Christmas song where he's like, and they call him... That's a town meeting song. Sandy Claus. That would be a fun Discord watch-along for Halloween time. I mean, it's the Nightmare Before Christmas. It's like, duh. But that is my favorite, one of my favorite Disney movies. When I was in like middle and high school, that was just my favorite movie, period. It's such a fun movie. I still know pretty much every song word for word. No, don't worry, if we do a watch along, I won't sing along. I'll mute the mic if I do that. GG's. Examine. GG's. Thank you for the game. Who else we got? Who else we got hanging out in here? Oh, I see someone up there. Iris from LA. Yeah, let's pop on in. GG's want to show the best seal. Hell yeah. You're all good. Yeah, we play Reichardt is dark. I think Light and Tryhard are also dark. I know the main deck SCARECLAWs are Earth. That's actually kind of interesting that some of them are dark and some of them are Earth. Should we eat some in Pizza Hut? I like that we call it Pizza Hut. That's a fun name. I like when TCGs have fun nicknames for cards and or decks. Like, one of my favorite ones from Magic is Oops All Spells. or is it Oops No Lands? Oh, no, it's Oops All Spells, because it's a take on the Oops All Berries from Captain Crunch. Alright, let's activate Enchantress. Give myself a right of arms here. Lightheart isn't light. Typical Yu-Gi-Oh! Trend. Dragons not being dragons and all that fun stuff. Place a card, yes. In fact, I want to place this card. This chills because of better access to Synchro 10. Oh yeah, because Plunders do have the level 4 tuner, that's right. Do not equip the card. Although, I don't think we're going to discard this. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Okay, I mean, we could actually cycle it for the other Water Enchantress. That's not a horrible idea. The King of Games, also, I can't believe I didn't, read your follow earlier from the King of Games himself. Thank you for that follow 7 minutes ago. Welcome to the stream. I hope you are doing well. Alright, let's summon the Reichardt. I don't get a search, though. Ooh. That was a huge misplay. That was a huge misplay. Wow, that's brutal. Okay. I should have gotten a level 3, yeah. Well, it wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, because I already did the adventure stuff. Wait, I can still, yep. I've got it. I know what I can do. Alright, we can add you. Yeah, we're good. We'll have enough bodies. I think? Yeah, we'll have enough bodies, yep. To not have to give up our adventure stuff. I'll just put Drinker back here. So now we can special the Enchantress. special, the SCARECLAW cache. And thankfully, Tryhard is completely generic, by the way. I don't know, a lot of people might not know that. I didn't know that when I first started playing this deck. That you can summon this thing with literally any 3 effect monsters. That's kind of wild. I'm kind of surprised. I mean, I was gonna say I'm surprised I don't see this splash more often. To be fair, it is a pretty specific type of effect, but I think that's why this card is generic, is because, like, yeah, it's generic requirements, but, like, not many decks can actually take advantage of this card. DC Seth, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Ooh, unexpected die. Is that plants then? I'm gonna chain Maxi. Okay, Maxi resolved. Plants Gaming indeed. Oh! 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 The triple tack! That's brutal! Ooh. Yeah, take control. I figured. Yeah, I mean, we can't lose our Tryhard here, because it'll just get linked off, so I have to do this. Dang. Well, actually, I don't know if you can link off Tryhard in plants. I don't know what their, like, material requirements are off the top of my head, but there's got to be something in that extra that you can link off Tryhard for. I have a hard time imagining there's not. I mean, either way, even if they don't take the Tryhard, we still lose the Griffin because they take that. Okay, so we're going for Petal. You can use Tryhard as links. You just have to link summon him. He can't be, like, brought back from the graveyard later, but you can use him to, like, make access code or something. I actually had that thought too when I said it out loud, but then I remembered earlier in the stream when I got offered to make access code for my extra deck, and I was like, oh yeah, no, I am right. Every now and then I'll start a sentence and be like, am I actually correct about that? I blame it on my my years working towards an English degree, or like a literature degree. That's where I learned that you don't have to be smart. You just have to sound smart. You don't have to know what you're talking about. You just have to sound like you know what you're talking about. And that's how you get ahead. I mean, to me, that's, like, all my years in school, that's how I would write essays. Like, that's, okay, what does this trap card do, by the way? Target face a monster, also tribute. Players can activate that monster's. Target one face a monster opponent controls. Tribute one play a monster. Players can activate that. Got it, okay. Then, if you tribute a monster and you activate its control, and if you do, it becomes a plant. I'm gonna get rid of your field spell then. Access code talk is generic as well. Yep, just needs those effect monsters. That's why. Oh, I forgot to put Link Spider back in. But that's why I was talking about putting Link Spider back in. This would be a case where I could, like, in theory, I don't know if it would be the actual, you know, correct play here or anything, but in theory, you know, if I needed to, I could link off the token for Link Spider and then go Spider plus Tryhard into the access code. It is kind of wild that access code doesn't at least require, like, Cyberses or something. Yep. Let's start with this. Now they have 3 hearts. And Iris from LA's heart grew 3 sizes that day. The plant symbol even looks like the Grinch a little bit. That's good. Get the reference? You ever seen the Grinch? How the Grinch Stole Christmas? Alright, now we can pop. Probably just pop my own tryhard here, right? Like, yeah, I'll just do that. No, I should pop the field spell. Whatever. I don't think it'll matter too much, maybe? We'll see. Alright. Oh, that's right, because I already searched the field, or the equip spell. Oh, I have an idea. It might even be a good one. Give me you. Alright, Lightheart. And let's pop you. Rika Princess. Hang on. I know that negates, but let me read the exact effect here. Shuffle this card from your hand or graveyard into the deck and tribute one plant monster and negate that effect. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, because it's back in the deck. Yep. Okay. Okay, so in that case, maybe I should have done this first. But you know what? I didn't really have anything I wanted to discard is the problem. But now we can just get rid of the vices that got negated. And F. And summon. No Dark Maw. That Asa's would have come up so many times now. We should probably be just playing that at this point. Alright. Special. So many cards I keep forgetting to put in the extra deck here. Like, I could go Tryhard with these three. Is that lethal? Wait, this is a number of attacks, right? Not just attacks on monsters, because that card's broken? Hang on a second. Boom, 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 Tryhard. F, Astra, Balone, Acro. That's a 3,900. 3,900. Wait, is that 3,900? Yeah, that's lethal. That should be lethal then. I have to give up my... that's fine. You know what? We'll go for it. I'm going to Gamba here. I'm going to take a chance and see if I can OTK. Oh, but I won't be able to get all three. Oh. No, I won't have all three. Yeah, that's fine. It's not OTK though, so that's not fine. Three, 6. Okay, so if I do... Wait. Yeah. No. This is fine. This is fine. I think we're good. Let me get this one. Alright, give me this. Oh, why didn't I put you under the Tryhard? Because I'm a dummy. It's never mind. We're just the greatest player of all time. Jesus Christ. Talk about a fucking top deck. God damn. Alright, well. See, I don't feel like I earned that, though. I feel like I got bailed out there. Because I did. I totally got bailed out there. What is the Gores retrain? Is that a thing? That's gonna happen? I hadn't heard about that. That's cool if true. GG's, Iris. I think I could have actually pivoted, though. Wait, did I have a second Lightheart still in my extra deck? No, I didn't. I don't know if I could have then. Because I was like, oh, I could bounce the right heart. I could link right heart into light heart to bounce it back under the tri heart. But I didn't have one left in my extra deck. Oh, dang. Well, GG's. GG's. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for the duel. That was actually a pretty good game. I want to save that replay. If you don't mind. If you please. Senses. Senses. Let's go ahead and just pop on in with the next player down here. The duality of a Yu-Gi-Oh player, anger than greatness. That moment, the moment in particular that's always really funny is when you're like, no, I screwed up, I lose! And then you're like, 2 seconds later, it's like, oh wait, no, never mind, it's fine. Alright, this hand does not have any SCARECLAW monsters. Might be a little bit of an issue, but that hopefully will be fine. Alright, marginally less fine now. Actually, greatly less fine. Water and water and water and water and water. Alright, let's set you and pass. Last time I screwed up my play, I ended up in a duel that lasted 27 turns. Brutal. Been there. Pot of Desires. That's interesting. That's fine. Yeah. Pot of Desires. Is it Sword Soul? It is Sword Soul. God, it's been a minute. I need to play this deck again for the channel at some point. It's been a minute since I played the deck for the channel. There it is, yep. Every time any mention of Sword Soul, it's gotta be the Moye copy pasta, doesn't it? Alright, well thankfully the bounce didn't really end up mattering as much here. It's kind of funny. But I do still see that Long-Yawn in hand. It does still intimidate me quite a bit. Because I was going to say, there's no way it's not live. I don't believe that for a second. And that will result in... Let's see. Let's see what that results in. Chi-Shao for the draw search. Oh no, wrong order! I will... I might not Ash this anyway. Let's do it. I don't know, if the emergence ends up being in hand, though. I mean, I guess if the emergence is in hand, we lose anyway. Oh, they have call by, so it actually doesn't matter. Okay. Well, there is kind of an argument to, like, if they have emergence in hand anyway, then they can just grab, like, something else to help them extend, and emergence wouldn't necessarily seal the game for them anyway. I don't know. Oh, they can also just banish as well. Oh, and they're making the 10, I see. Yeah, no, we're just dead here. Probably. I mean, surely we are, yeah. Oh, yeah, we definitely are. Because they have the, yep. That's a classic Sword Soul finish right there. The burn into the Monk plus Chi-Shao plus Baron for exactly 8k. Ah, I feel like we've, time traveled 2 years into the past. But you know what, I think that just goes to show how solid, and honestly more than solid, just great of a deck Sword Soul is. Also, GG Senses, thanks for coming by. Thank you for the game. Good games all around. Yeah, Sword Soul just such a cool deck. It's so cool that a deck, like, I think Sword Soul is the epitome of modern Yu-Gi-Oh card design, honestly. Like, it's so well, specifically for balancing, right? Because, like, Sword Soul didn't get a significant, like, second wave of support even. Like, it got the Qixing Longyao, but that's literally it, right? And it was able to stand, like, for 2 years without getting any additional support, right? And even taking some minor bandless hits, was still just able to stand the test of time. Also, Meteoric, don't know if you're still over at table 3, but I am popping in here. So if you are still around, I would love to play with you. It's so fair. That's what's cool about it. Sword Soul is strong but fair. Even when Sword Soul was the best deck in the meta, it never felt unfair to play against. Like, it always felt strong but manageable. I think Sword Soul is what a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players want the power level of, like, every single Yu-Gi-Oh deck to be, which I don't think is even a bad thing at all, just because of, again, how it's strong but fun and balanced. It's good. Sword Soul's a good deck. Meteoric, I'll give you about maybe 30-ish seconds if you're still here. Otherwise, I will end up moving on to a different table. I saw so many posts crying about it. I was actually thinking about that the other day. Like, I just saw, I don't know, I saw, because, like, here's the thing. If I'm ever, like, on break at work or, like, you know, on, like, public transit or something, sometimes I'll just go on r/Master Duel just to, like, see. Just to see. And the things that people say about Snake Eye nowadays are, like, word for word the same things they would say about, like, Sword Soul, you know, back then. It's kind of wild, honestly. Oh, no, do we not have anybody else here? Oh, wait, I saw... Yeah. I wondered if I scrolled down far enough if I'd find somebody. What's up, Toad? Maybe like saying Rongo is a... Oh, shoot. Oh, are you around, Meteoric? I can hop in with you after this game with Toad if you're going to be around. Dropping Rongo on people. I don't think I've had a longer win streak since, but one of my first streams, I think I was streaming on YouTube still, which I'm not opposed to trying again at some point, but, was Phantom Knights. I was streaming myself playing Phantom Knight back when Rongo was legal, and an 18-game win streak. The video is actually still on the channel. I just uploaded, like, all... Ooh, Armageddon Knight? Alright, I don't know what you're up to, but I'm gonna put a stop to it immediately. Excuse me. And just hope you don't have anything else in hand. Oh, it's Toad. It's gonna be Orcus, of course. Yeah. Oh, the triple attack again! Again! The hand rip is actually... Yeah, the hand rip is totally fine here. I think that Rykart is still just the best take, but even if you take that, I can still go Acro for Lightheart for Rykart again. Well, I don't know. Is Rykart the best take here? Because, I mean, it probably is. Like, yeah. Because I'm thinking if you don't take Rykart, okay, you're taking Acro, which is definitely not as good as Rykart. SCARECLAW Cash, yeah, Rykart is still the best take there. I'll just toggle off. I'm not going to use SCARECLAW Cash this turn. Cut to me needing a situation where it comes up. Oh yeah, DC Seth, thank you for the follow as well. Sorry I missed that. Did I? No, I dodged that already. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Well, if I didn't, welcome to the stream. I think I did, though. I hope you are doing well. Goat deck. Armageddon Knight is not that old. Armageddon Knight is Phantom Darkness, which was 2009? 10? 9? 9. Definitely 9. Maybe even 8. No. This is not a goat card. Not that old. I did. Okay, good. Ooh, King's Sarcophagus. Armageddon Knight would be in... Actually, would it even be Insane a goat? Am I mistaking it with something else? Possibly. I'm not sure. Yeah, Armageddon Knight... So, Phantom Darkness, which Armageddon Knight came out in, was like the end of GX era. In fact, Phantom Darkness was the second to last set of GX era. It went Phantom Darkness and Light of Destruction, then Duel's Genesis, which was the first Synchro pack. Ooh, they milled a Water Enchantress. I saw that. We milled Rykart. Okay. What else was milled over there? Druid Swarm. Okay. I'm trying to think of monsters with 1400 attack in GOAT format. Exiron Universe drops down to 14 when he uses its effect. I love Exiron Universe. That card is cool. When I was a kid, that was one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Monsters. I liked it because it looked cool, and it was good, too. And also, I remember playing it in the video games, and then they released it as a promo, and I was like, yo, this card is real sick! Ooh, taking my right card. It'd be really funny if she procced it. That'd be great. Nah, okay. Exiron Universe, for those who don't know, is a level 4, I think it's Dark Beast Warrior, from GOAT format with 1800 attack and 1900 defense. And it has an effect where you can optionally drop its attack by 400 points to have it do piercing that turn, which was actually pretty relevant. It's a pretty solid body in GOAT format to both attack and defend with. And, of course, being able to trample over GOAT tokens for 1400 definitely adds up in that format, so... I think Exiron Universe was in a tin. I think it was the same wave of tins as Blade Knight. And... Obnoxious Celtic Guardian? I think was that all the same wave? Was Command Knight in its own tin? Am I remembering that right? That card was ass. I think Command Knight was in its own tin. No. It was. Whoa. Oh, 2004 collector's tins. Here we go. What was the 2004? Oh, no. Okay, that wave was Swift Guy, the Fierce Knight, Toll Defense Shogun, and Command Knight. I see, okay. Old top tier decks back when Skull Servant was top tier? Huh? I don't remember that at all. I don't ever remember Skull Servant being top tier for, like, even a second. And don't get me wrong, I love Skull Servant. I adore that deck. But that deck has never, I assure you, as somebody who played, like, the only time I didn't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Was Master Rule 4. Skull Servant has never been top tier. Never once. Saga219, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing well. But again, that's not coming from a place of hate. That's coming from a place of longing. I wish there was a format where Skull Servant was top tier. I adore that deck. But that format never existed, unfortunately. They got second place in 2017 in New Jersey. That's cool. I didn't know that. I don't think... Is that the only top they had? That's really cool they got a top. I don't think that makes them top tier, but that is really cool they got a top. Okay, so King Sark pitching the right for the hobby. Actually, I want to see this. Oh, okay, so that was after grass existed. That makes a lot more sense. Okay. What is this? New Jersey Skull Servant. What is this list? Oh, okay, they also got top 16 in the Venezuelan National Championships. That's cool. Hang on. Where is it? Oh, here it is, okay. Sorry, Toad, I'm like doing two different things at the same time here. Armageddon Night Battlefield. Oh, it wasn't even on grass, wow. Neat. Yeah, I think it's really cool that Skull Servant got multiple tops. I gotta be honest, I don't think that alone makes it top tier. I think that makes it an extremely, cool, rogue deck. Hang on, let me actually figure out this for a second. What's in my graveyard? Oh, it's the, yeah, okay. But, yeah, it's still a very cool deck. Like, it's cool when you see those, like, decks kind of get one-off tops. It kind of makes you wonder if they could have maybe achieved more in that given meta. Like, I remember Six Samurai topping in, like, 2007 or something like that. It was, like, well before Gateway came out. Because that was Ancient Prophecy, which was well into Synchro era. That would have been 2009. But no, there was a time where 6 Sam topped back when they all they had was like the original support and Grandmaster, and that was like it. Shit, I don't remember what year that was though. I don't even know if I remember the format. But like, I don't know. I guess the main point I'm kind of getting at here is that I think that when it comes to determining whether a deck was top tier or not, I'm not a fan of going solely off of tournament metrics. I think that's there's this kind of mentality that floats around in the Yu-Gi-Oh community a lot that like, oh, you know, tournaments are topped by good decks and only good decks top tournaments. But I think that leads to then, because then you'll have all these legacy formats like Edison where people will be like, how did people not discover this deck? Were they just dumb back then? And it's like, kind of yes, actually. But it's not a mentality that the Yu-Gi-Oh community as a whole seems to have grown out of, which is that, again, the notion that, like, oh, if a deck is not topping tournaments, then it is not good. And again, only tournaments are only topped by good decks. I think that leaves a lot out. Like, you're just ignoring a lot of potential in the format there. And one of the reasons I really like Master Duel is, well, this should be the case in theory, but I don't think it's actually happened in practice. In theory, also I should not have placed a Draco back there. In theory, it should be very, like, eye-opening to the Yu-Gi-Oh community to, like, see on Ranked Ladder so many viable decks, some of which have, like, never seen a tournament top before. But, I don't know, the Yu-Gi-Oh players still seem to stick to this notion that, like, there are 5 tiered decks in the... Like, if you're not playing one of the top 5 decks of the meta, you're playing a bad deck. And I just wholeheartedly disagree with that, you know? I also think people use good and bad in place of optimal and unoptimal, which are 2 entirely different things. Back in 08, Armageddon Knight was using dad decks. Yeah. I mean, I played one of those. I topped, I actually topped a regional when Dark Arm Dragon first came out, because I was broke and I couldn't afford even a single copy. So I managed to borrow 1 copy. I scraped together my 1 Dark Arm Dragon I could find from my friends for this regional, and I just kind of played like a bit of a pile deck. I remember I used Prometheus, the one that banishes all darks in your graveyard, and Escape from the Dark Dimension, the trap card that's like Call the Haunted, but summoning a dark back from the banish pile. And I got top 8 at that regional, playing just a pile of dark monsters. It's funny because there was like the Destiny Hero variant that, like, you know, there was like the streamlined tier 1 variant, but I just, again, you could kind of just slap any number of dads into dark monster decks and it'd be good back then, you know? I think that was a solid game plan. Decent method of getting there was a good deck. Yeah, I generally agree. Always play decks suboptimally, but they're still very good. Yeah. Keep arguing with that about my brother. Dude, it's like, I don't know. People, I don't know. I've gotten into arguments about that too. Like, I've had people who are like, you know, I remember one person in particular just repeatedly asking me over and over again, oh, so bad decks can top tournaments? So you're saying bad decks can top tournaments? And I'm like, no, you're just confusing bad and unoptimal. I think an unoptimized list can top a tournament, yes. And they were just like, oh, so you are saying bad decks top tournaments. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. All right, I don't want to have this conversation with you anymore. Yu-Gi-Oh players get really weird about that. I don't know why. That's not something I've ever seen come up in any other TCG I've ever played. I don't know why people are the way they are about that kind of thing. It's very weird. I don't understand it. Circular got banned in TCG, dreading what they'll do in MD. If it makes you feel any better, Circular is only limited in the OCG. And I think Mathmech is still fine with Circular at 1. But I also don't think Circular even needs to go to 1. Like, Mathmech is completely fine right now. Also, for what it's worth, the Circular ban came as a shock, I think, generally to the TCG, and was pretty widely undeserved. I think a lot of people can acknowledge that. Unless you're, like, you know, one of those people who's like, well, Joshua Schmidt says Circular is bad, so it's a good thing it got banned, because you're, like, only capable of regurgitating what you hear you YouTubers say. But there's a lot of players like that, I've noticed. GG's, Toad. I'm trying to think. I'll do one more Duel with Meteoric here. I've been going for 4 hours lately, but I think tonight I'll just go for 3. Oh, I didn't mean to say thanks for the duel. I meant to say I'm psyched to duel you. I also don't see anyone else in the room here, so... but it's, like, stuffy in here. You probably hear my fan in the background. So I think I might end just a little bit early. I want to play that Paleo deck. Yeah, for real, though. It's a cool-looking deck. History of trying to craft a deck for MD only for the cards to get put on a ban list and wasting my gems. It can happen. With MD, it's important also to look to the future, like as far as like OCG and TCG metas and ban lists that can give you a good idea of what can be good to craft or what you might want to end up like passing on, you know? Was building Sprite when it got hit. That is rough. I mean, to be fair, oh, Fluffle. Ooh, okay. Okay, alright, okay. To be fair, Sprite is another one of those decks that did not deserve hits. Beaver did not deserve to go to 1. I've said it a million times as the ultimate Sprite stan. I'll say it again. You could unlimit Beaver and Blue and Jet and keep Elf, and Sprite would be 100% fine. If you throw in a Ronin ban, I think you could even bring Totally back. And obviously Swap could come back to 3 as well. I think Ronin Totem is a problem. There are a lot of things I dislike about the TCG ban list, but I'm also more than willing to acknowledge when they do something right. And I think banning Ronin was 100% the right call for the Sprite hits. Built D-Link a week before it got killed. At least, to be fair, in D-Link, like, I think the only UR you probably don't use in other decks is, like, the Boral End, rather, right? Just about every other UR for that deck is pretty generic, at the very least, so... Unlimit Grass, my Skulls did nothing wrong. Skull Servant, to be fair, they are getting that support card. Well, they have it in OCG, and I think it just came out in TCG. In Legacy of Destruction, there's one that mills, I think, for every Skull Servant on your, like, field or graveyard or something like that. So that's pretty cool. You know what? I'm not gonna... I have this in hand. I'm not gonna use it. I want to see what Fluffles can do. Yeah... Was I saying something about, hits? I don't know. Stand on my Widow's Walk every day till I get Merly back. I see so many people talk about, like, bring Merly back. I'm sorry, y'all. Merly can't come back. The Merly ban was actually just the best possible hit they could have done to Tier Laments. Like, if you bring Merly back, I think you have to ban Kikalos at that point. Like, I don't have anything against Merly at all, but she should stay banned, because that is the best ban they could have done for Tier Lament. I think that Master Duel has hit Tier Laments better than either TCG or OCG, honestly. I'm gonna cry about it still. Well, it's not even just you. I see lots of people saying that. Like, I see people, like, saying in particular that, like, yeah, just bring Merly back. You can just bring it back to 1. It'll be fine. I'm just like, no, you can't. You cannot do that. That is not something that you can do. Tier Laments would definitely be way too powerful if Merly came back at even 1. Because, like, think about how much they can do with how little they have already, right? Like, it's kind of wild. But I want it. Okay, this won't be able to use this effect if I do this, but that's fine. I should have searched something else then. Oh, no. This is fine, because I have another SCARECLAW in hand. Yeah. We're good. It's really funny because like some of the places I see people talking about bringing Merle back is on r/Master Duel, and whenever I see that, I'm like, y'all were just bitching about her like not even a year ago. I think I just find it really ironic that so many people are like, people who will like be vocally against the meta, and yet at the same time, by just being staunchly like, I'll never play a meta deck ever. The meta will never decide what I play. But if you never play a meta deck ever, then the meta is 100% deciding what you play. I think about that in particular with tier limit because like, I see so many people, again, on r/Master in particular, saying, well, now that I've tried tier limit, now that they're not tier 0, the deck's actually pretty fun. And it's like, yeah, that's what we were saying the whole fucking time! You know? And it's just like... Again, the irony of saying, like, the meta will never let me decide what I play is, like, dripping. It's dripping. Oh, tier mirrors, yeah. Beautiful. Alright. Okay, what does this do again? Target a fusion monster you control, send a blah blah blah, and if you do gains attack. Oh, and they send something that lets them, like, pop a card or something like that? I'm, like, vaguely remembering kind of what Fluff was all about. It's actually been a hot minute since I've seen this deck be played. I think the last time I saw this, I was probably watching Ame. Because she plays this deck all the time. Actually, I was watching Ame. That was like this weekend I was doing that. She was playing Fluffle. Keep thinking about tier mirrors. Sad my old PC died around that time. Yeah, the thing that, oh, you know what? I should just do this already, huh? Yeah, I will say that tier limit mirrors are, like, much more interesting than, like, Snake Eye mirrors. The common complaint I see about Snake Eye mirrors is people saying, oh, it's just a hand trap check. And I don't think it's just a hand trap check, but like, you know, it can often come down to who's got the non-engine disruption. But that is to say, you know, there are a lot of aspects of the mirror. Like any mirror match, like the more knowledgeable you are about the deck, the more you're gonna be rewarded for it, right? Like that's true of, like, again, literally any mirror match. Hang on. And then add, give me Astra. And then special. I just want to get the draw. This is why I said it was fine to add right card even if we're going to normal summon, because we had another Scareclaw in hand. Because then you can just special it and then get the search anyway. And then here we had 3, so we can get a draw too. Or a draw as well, rather. Alright, I think my brain got numb from seeing tier limit mirrors. I mean, I will say that, like, as much fun as they were, I did have a bit of a moment where I was like, alright, I'm ready to do something else now. But that's just how I get in general. It wasn't even against anything against tier limit in particular. I just, I can't play the same deck for too long. I mean, it's like how I've stopped playing... Like, you'll notice I've stopped playing Snake Eye ever since, like, the Challenger Cups have ended. I mean, I've not stopped altogether, but, like, I haven't been playing it nearly as much. Also, GG's Meteoric, thank you for coming by. But... I can't main a deck for too long. Like, it's one of the reasons, you know, YouTube channel aside, why I bounce from deck to deck so often is, like, I just get bored if I play the same deck for, like, too long. Like, I will say at the end of the Challenger Cups, I was, like, kind of relieved that they were over, because I'm like, all right, I'm ready to not think about Snake Eye every weekend for, like, a month and a half straight. So, GG's, Meteor, GG's. I opened stupidly well there, as far as, like, my ability to come back, but thanks to everyone who came by for viewer duels. Thank you again to Oni Girly. Thank you so much for the subs. Oh my gosh. That was so very kind of you. And again, thanks to everyone who hung out, came and hung out and played with us. It's good stuff, great stuff. Always love to see it. Let me make sure I got games saved. I do. And now that we have done that, let me punk Thunder Dragon Bastille like you did the last MCS. I actually thought about switching over to a, like, quote-unquote fun deck, but there came a point where I was like, I just want to see, I want to enter every single one of these cups with Snake Eye and just see how well I can do, you know? It's more of a test of myself as a player than as a deck builder, so to speak. Oh my gosh! We were just talking about Ame, and she's on! Let's go raid her! Ame is a great little fishy who often plays Fluffles, as I was mentioning earlier, so let's go say hi, and I will see you all this weekend. We're not doing we usually do streams on, like, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, but this week it's going to be Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday. So I'm not going to see you till Saturday, but we are going to be hanging out Saturday and Sunday, so look forward to that. Alright, we're going to raid Ame, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye!